so many rules in 40K, hundreds of events, and constant updates. Skip the learning curve of Warhammer and join the pros. Art of War is led by multiple world champions with decades of success. We teach clinics, stream games, and inspire you to succeed at your favorite hobby. Join our global community of gamers just like you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Art of War stream match. This time, it's a subscriber match. Lyle was the top donor in December and January as well. So this is the first one. He's going to be playing a second one, which I believe is the Space Marine Army of Renowned.
Yeah,
versus some Nick Demons in the Warp.
That Phobos, you know, I mean, Nick loves leadership shenanigans. There's a couple in the Phobos list. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes.
So we're putting this stream match on for Lyle, who is the top donor of the channel. And it's going to be his Blood Angels, trying out some different things, including Assault Marines.
Yeah,
he
he provided us a list, and so put it down, and we're going to see how it goes.
I'm playing the forces of the Novokh dynasty, allied with the Silent King, ready to tear down these Blood Angels.
So what you're telling me right now is we're going to have a melee crunch fest.
This is going to be a crunch. This is going to be just a bloody, bloody game.
Love to see it.
And I think that is exactly what Lyle's heading for. So if you ever want to be the top donor, at the end of every month, we look at who donated the most in Super Chats, and you get to pick the list, the players, terrain, whatever you want, and we'll put that on stream for you. So this is Lyle's game, and we're going to do absolute justice to this melee fest.
Lyle's the king of the entertainment, man. He wants violence. He's not looking, one person's going to sit back the whole game and then go second and score their points. I'm saying this because Siegs is going to go second.
I'm going to go second and then do it.
And score his points.
And then I'll kill Jack just when I need to.
You can't do that if I just run into the center, Siegs.
So we're playing a brand new mission. This is the updated version of Overrun. I believe it's Tide of Conviction.
Yep.
And that means 6 objectives. It's a hold 2. It's one of the few hold 2s in the new mission packet. And the new part of the primary is that you get 2 points at the end of your turn if you hold an objective in your opponent's half of the board.
That's right.
And in order to gain your Battleforge CP bonus at the start of your command phase, you need to control your home objective.
Yes, yes.
And then at the end of the game for the primary, I believe it's 2 points for the objectives on your opponent's half of the board, and it might be 4 or 5 if you control their home objective.
We'll double check that, but yeah, you get some points at the end of the game for controlling objectives. So it does benefit going second because there's something at the end of the game, and then it also benefits going first because you get that first initial push of board control of tempo.
Yeah, it seems they were very worried about the hold 2s where somebody gets too much of an advantage in the early game and you just can't come back on points. Right. This is a nice safety net for going second.
So Siegs right now is salivating over the idea of going second.
Oh yeah, need it.
And I know he's going second, so I deployed a unit out there.
So
Siegs doesn't lose those roll-offs.
Before we get into that, let's talk about our lovely sponsor, TableWar, which provides the awesome mats that we play on. They've got themes for every single possible thing you could imagine. They've got awesome industrial mats, space mats, lava. They've got the beautiful Mars mat, which I love. We're going to be playing on the grasslands, but there's also really cool desert ones. So if you head over there, they have amazing mats that are really finely printed, neoprene. Even if Nick spills on them, it's okay.
I mean, we've sat there in the white lab coats and goggles with a clipboard in our hand while Nick spills around. No, he's not even in on this. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just living his normal life, staggering around, spilling stuff all over. And we're like, interesting. Well, you'll see subject 1 pass the test.
And then we send it off to TableWar, and they're like, perfect, nailed the test.
Got it. It's Nick proof.
So these mats are awesome. In addition, if you want really cool magnetized display cases, they also do that. So check them out. Head over to TableWar. If you want to see our other sponsors, head down to the description below, where you can find the links for all the wonderful things they put on. All right, Jack. You ready? Let's go through these lists.
Let's go through the list.
Tell us about your Blood Angels.
So
Lyle's Blood Angels.
Lyle's Blood Angels. It has some units in there that I haven't really played with before, although the basic structure is similar to my last one. It has a unit of 10 Assault Marines in there, which I've split up into 2 units of 5. Just try to run around and control the board.
There's not a giant break of Assault Marines?
Just 10 Assault Marines just going 40 attacks. No. They're going to run around, they're going to score objective stuff, and they're going to punch above their weight, which is, I think, what they're going to look to do. I have Chaplain, who has Armor Indomitus. He has 2 Warlord traits, because, you know, Space Marines. He has Artisan of War, which gives him Adamantine. There's a lot of keywords here. There's Artisan of War, lets him take an extra relic. That one's Adamantine Mantle. So total, he has 8 wounds with a 2-up, 4-up, 3-up invuln once a game. He rerolls a hit, a wound, and a saving throw, because he has Gift of Foresight. And he has a 5-up Feel No Pain. So he's Tonka tough.
Not Rustdoggers can still get through that, no problem.
Sometimes, as we've seen. Occasionally. I also have Dante, who I absolutely love. I have a Sanguinary Priest with the Teeth of Terra and Selfless Healers, so he'll be rezzing people, you know, heroes never die, etc. That's pretty fun. Then I have 2 Assault Intercessor units ready to go mix it up, 1 Incursor unit ready to do the mission stuff that I hear you have to do in this edition now.
You have to. You got to think about it.
Right. I mean, I at least got to gesture towards it. 2 units of 7 Sanguinary Guard ready to hit real hard, a unit of 5 Death Company with 4 hammers, 10 Vanguard vets, 10 Assault Marines, and a Sanguinary Ancient with the banner of Move Further.
Still a lot of classic elements in there, but like even more hard-hitting MSU type of units.
That's right. So, what do you got?
Tell us about the secondaries.
Oh, the secondaries I picked. Well, ordinarily I take Oath a moment, but you give up no prisoners like nobody's business. I'm not looking to take any prisoners, so I took no prisoners. Stranglehold, because it lets you take, you know, you're looking to take objectives. It's one of the most reliable ones out there. And then Retrieve Knockman Data, which is not one that I usually take with the Blood Angels, but, you know, desperate times, etc. Call for desperate measures.
Heading over to the Necron list here, we've got a Patrol followed by the Novokh Vanguard. So a lot of different units in here. Mostly I'm going off after all those units that got points decreases and or core.
Yep.
So I've got a Technomancer, a Chronomancer. The Chronomancer has the ability to not be targeted. He has the kind of old 8th edition targeting rules.
Oh, so he can be like
he can
all
just be out
the
in the
back.
open,
Yeah.
just hiding out there.
That's okay, I have no guns.
Feels really good into like a Tau indirect fire type of meta.
Yeah.
So got him in there. Then I got 2 units of 10 warriors. No big brick here. I know Lyle's not the biggest fan of the 20-man warrior bricks, so trying out still some screening and some shooting, but not a lot of it. Not putting a ton of points into it.
Right.
And then I've got 3 units of 5 Scorpec destroyers. They got massive bonuses with points decrease and core, so they benefit from a lot of the best Necron rules now, and they're pretty efficient for their points.
They really are. What are they, 35 now?
They're 30 each. They
30
were 35.
each. That's pretty cool. They're pretty
so 150
pretty efficient.
points for 5 of them. They got a -1 to wound strat, which I think is great. And then I have 3 units of 5 Wraiths. These guys also gaining core was massive for them. So they're the speed element. They have inbuilt defense, so I can put the defense elsewhere.
So they get the reroll hits off of the Silent King in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep, so they can be very efficient nearby the Silent King. I've got a Technomancer in here to help res models back. And I also have 3 units of Flayed Ones. This is the other unit that not only got core, but also points decreases.
Yeah.
So they're 10 points a model now. I have 2 6-mans that are going to help with Retrieve Nachman data.
For sure.
And then a 5-man, kind of just some extra points floating around. Not really convinced on that, but
I mean, you had some extra
it's a
points.
little MSU type of.
It's deep striking as well.
It's
just
Novokh,
gonna
so they
come
could come
in.
8-inch charge. They could finish off a little nonsense unit.
I don't have any little nonsense units. All my units are just straight bullies.
Then I have the Silent King himself, who is in the Supreme Command, and he's going to be buffing all of these as the Warlord.
Yes,
So I went with Purge the Vermin, which is a Necron-specific secondary. It's like Herd the Prey that Drukhari has, but Necrons aren't as killy as Drukhari, so it's not quite as easy to score. But I want Jack to have to put models in my half of the board.
When do you score that? Is it the
end of my turn?
End of your turn.
Same thing, end of my turn. But I want to have to force him to kind of actually come to me, because Stranglehold's a little tricky on this mission.
It is honestly a little tricky, not going to lie to you. But
I don't think it's as automatic, but Purge the Vermin should be a good 10, 12 points.
For sure.
And then I went for no prisoners as well. Jack does give up quite a bit with just the sheer amount of bodies.
I give up like 11 or 12 plus the 2.
Especially because of the bonus points if you pass 50 or then pass 10.
I mean, if this is a bloody game, we're both going to basically max out no prisoners. I'm going to literally max it out. You're going to get like a 13 or 14.
So then it's going to come down to those endgame primaries, and hopefully I can get advantage there. And then Retrieve Nachman is the last one.
All right.
All right, let's go through the deployments here, Jack.
Let's do it.
You ready to go over the Blood Angels?
Oh, born ready. It's been too long since the Blood Angels hit the table.
Why not? Nick, tell me about this gimbal.
What's going on with the gimbal, Nick?
Let me.
The gimbal is doing.
Nick is calling on me.
Yeah, we're calling a tech breach for the gimbal. Jack, why don't you talk about your deployment over there?
There it is.
Oh, gimbal's working. Never mind.
I got it.
It wasn't.
One button
Can you
press.
imagine how quickly I solve things?
I don't have to imagine. I saw it.
All
right, so we got a unit of Assault Intercessors here and a unit of Vanguard Vets huddling behind a cargo container, ready, just trying to hold the left flank a little. The blue and white Marines, we don't have any Assault Marines. Shocker, I know. But so that is the blue and white Marines here. Those are Assault Marines. We got some Death Company, some Sanguinary Guard. They're pretty scary. You don't want to mix it up with them. We got all the characters right there in a little ball, ready to just give out every single buff to the Death Company. If I go first, the Death Company just pre-game move, string out, get within 6 inches of all those, and get every buff. Then on my right flank, I have another unit of Sanguinary Guard, a unit of Assault Intercessors, a unit of Assault Marines. And in the center, if I go first, when I end up going first, they'll walk into that quarter, get me the 2 points for holding his side of the board, get me my Retrieve Knockman data in his quarter, and I have a squad of Vanguard Vets in reserve.
All right. Heading over to the Necron deployment, we've got the Warriors are going to be up front. I would love Jack to trade some Death Company for a bunch of nonsense warriors that I don't care about. Silent King's in the middle with his Fight Last aura, so the potential of if Jack wanted to try and go into him, I'll turn off his fight first, and then I will get to activate
the counterplay to that Siegs and I both know is that if I only charge his Mynir, the Fight Last aura is off of the Silent King himself. What you can see here, if you want to zoom in on this form of War Room trickery, is Siegs has made it impossible to charge the Mynirs without also being within 1 inch of the Silent King. Later on in the game, maybe when the units move around, it's going to be possible for me to charge the Mynirs, fight first, pile in, fight the Silent King. But right now, Siegs has negated that.
Then we got some Wraiths over here, Scorpec Destroyer unit, another unit of Wraiths and Scorpecs, the 2 characters, as well as the last unit of Wraiths. And then, for some reason, I couldn't find the other 4 Scorpec Destroyers. They're floating around, probably as a proxy somewhere.
They probably were a unit of spawn at some point.
These Locusts are standing in just for a little bit until some Scorpecs die. And then in reserve, I've got the 3 units of Flayed Ones.
2 units of Flayed Ones and 1 unit of Warriors?
No, it's 1 unit of 5 Flayed Ones, 2 units of 6.
Got it.
All right. So, Jack, you ready to go first here?
I'm fine either way, Siegs.
You're fine either way?
I'm fine either way. Let's do it.
All right, come on, hype.
Hype? I only roll big numbers, Siegs. It's not my fault.
There we go. Oh, that's a 6.
That's a 5. I rolled a big number, but you rolled an even bigger number.
I did roll the biggest of numbers.
You did.
So.
It's you are known to.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna go first here, and I'm gonna go up to 11 command points.
Are those Incursors in for a rough time?
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna get a +1 movement here as my doctrine.
Hot. Cool.
So,
love that.
Everything nearby a character, which is everything's in range, so we're all gonna get +1.
Yep. All right.
And probably just gonna shuffle up these warriors over here and do the Retrieve Knockman.
Wow, shuffling sounds very aggressive. See, sounds like what Lyle would want.
I'm coming up.
You're coming up. All right, I'll believe it when I see it.
The warriors get a +1 move from March to War from the Silent King, and then they're also going or Relentless March, and then they're gonna get +1 from the Protocol. So they're gonna move 7 inches, and obviously it's too short range. So even if I get a line of sight there, they're not gonna be shooting that way. But I will hold down this objective, and I think I'll just stand right outside the forest here.
Okay, all right.
And I think this unit should be more than 6 from the center. So just make sure that they're more than 6 so that I could
You're going to retrieve that data.
I could retrieve some data here.
We're both about that data and retrieving it, if you know what I'm saying.
How about the data are you, Jack?
I'm so about the data, my man. That data is somehow going to get collected. Really, my plan for retrieving Knockman data in this game was to go first. But, late game.
Just table.
I'm going to table you, and then I'm just going to walk in with like 7-man Vanguard and just do it.
All right.
It's going to be great.
They're up there. The buffs that went out are to the warrior unit and then this unit of Wraiths, because that's probably the one that has to go deal with this problem.
Yeah, something does. Can they charge through the terrain? They have to charge around it?
So they can move through the terrain, but they're going to move 14 inches and walk right there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just want to start the trades. Like, Siegs has to bring units out right away.
Yeah, in the movement phase, they can ignore the enemy models and intervening terrain, but not in the...
So they move 14 right now?
Yeah. Because they normally move 12, +1 from the Silent King being nearby, +1 from the Protocol.
That's cool. I move 14 as well.
So
I don't know if you know.
We're able to hit each other.
I can tell how good a rule it is to be able to move 14.
So just putting these warriors up as well. And I'm going to try and just replicate this formation just a little closer to Jack.
The only thing, I think I do want a pregame move with the Death Company.
I can hold off if it's going to change anything for you.
It might. May I see a tape measure, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I was so stunned by not going first that, It'd be down to 6 at that point.
Yeah, 7 to 6.
I could move them all up here, just out of full rerolls range, and is likely to get the... I mean, I don't even know if you can charge me, to be honest with you. You put them back here. But the thing is, if I'm moving 14, I'm going to be able to charge almost all this stuff anyway. I'm just going to stay at 7.
Okay, just stay back there.
Yeah. If you're moving up, I almost certainly will get range to charge you, and if you're not moving up, then I'm fine with that.
Kind of have to, because you have the bottom advantage now. Yeah. So I need to force you to start committing stuff, and then hopefully I can trade a little more efficiently.
Exactly.
So sending these warriors up, and I'm going to create this same formation with the Silent King, so that next turn he can walk up and touch this and do all sorts of annoying things.
I heard you didn't have any guns, Siegs. What happened to that?
Well, I've got guns, baby. You know me, Jack. I love guns.
You're all about them guns. I do know that, yeah.
I could just shoot away that way. If I didn't want to commit... Well, actually, it might actually be better here, because Retrieve Enactment changed a lot. It's probably better actually to just fire the Silent King that way and not commit the Wraiths. And if I don't kill the unit, it's okay, because it becomes very inconsistent for Jack to very easily be able to do that. So I think that I'll probably end up doing that, but we'll see. This is the unit with the invuln, the 5 invuln.
Ah, got it.
The left side.
The front unit.
Yes.
They're so annoying. If I don't kill all of them, they just come right back.
Yeah, and then they get on objectives and do all sorts of annoying things.
I've experienced the Sieg's annoyance before.
Oh, with the Black Templars.
Not a fan.
That was the first time. John has experienced it many, many times.
Luckily, Black Templars just kind of grinded their way through that.
And these are Assault Marines.
They are Assault Marines.
And then right behind them is...
right behind them is Death Company.
Death Company, and then the Sanguinary Guard.
Sanguinary Guard, yeah.
Okay. So Death Company, they move 14 with the pluses.
That's right. So 14 would be right there.
Yep. So 26 is a potential max range here, right?
Yeah. So I could charge the Silent King, you know, if I don't want to.
You totally could.
I could. I mean, I won't. For obvious reasons, but I could.
If you just
want to make me fight last, and then I die.
We're going to hide these guys over here. So I'm going to save them for last, because if I put the Wraiths up there, it means Jack does have to worry about interrupts here. That's a big thing. He could send the characters in and force me to fight them, because if you want to just explain the strat.
Angel Sacrifice is actually an insane strat when you learn how to use it. It forces your opponent to fight a character with anything that's in engagement range of them. And that means I can prevent interrupts by just jamming a character into a combat. When he goes to activate the unit to fight, he goes, 2 CP interrupt. I'm like, all right, you're fighting the character, not the unit of 7 Sanguinary Guard that are about to clean your clock. So it's very strong. I basically sacrifice a character, which can then potentially 2 CP fight on death if I choose. Or if it's Dante, do it for free. I can sacrifice a character in order to negate an interrupt, which sometimes could be worth it, sometimes isn't. So you do have to, you have to make that analysis. It's also good on heroic interventions, because if I heroically intervene into a unit that's trying to kill me, I go, now you fight Dante now. Or the Chaplain, who does not die, who refuses to die. Then I can really mess up your fight phase. One of my favorite things to do with Blood Angels.
So, just going to actually play a little more defensively, because the Silent King has the,
I see.
the little angle here. And force Jack to really get aggressive to come into my lines with his units. In this early part of the game, because I think I need to force him to start the trades early.
So is anything going to hit these Incursors?
Silent King's going to shoot at them, and then I could potentially charge if I want to.
You just charge me with the warriors.
Exactly. I did not advance them, I just moved the 7 inches.
Yep, sounds good. That would be a pretty easy charge.
Okay.
Really be a shame when the Incursors kill you, though.
It would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious,
and
right?
then I failed a morale check as I'm known.
And then they all run away. I take the objective with MobSec and
I don't want any of that. Okay, cool. So the Silent King, go ahead and shoot.
Shoot me, buddy.
His Miniers cannot see, because it's model per model basis, and I kept them back so that you wouldn't.
So that, because if they were up here, I would charge the Miniers, punk the Silent King.
Exactly.
Nobody's interested in that except me.
So we'll do the big shots first. All hit.
Did you take Code of Combat?
No.
No.
I took no prisoners.
No prisoners.
It's in the same category. 2s. These are going to be AP3.
Okay, so we're looking at 6s. All right, 2 die.
2 die, and then 9 shots. Once again, I'm not too concerned if I don't kill the whole unit here. I just want to make Retrieve Enactment quite a bit harder.
Yeah, I'll still try and walk through and score Retrieve Enactment.
Those are the wound rolls, and these are AP2, only 1 damage though.
Okay, so we're looking at 5 ups. Good thing too, lose a guy and a half.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Yep. That's because I don't have the Miniers.
Got it.
And none of the warriors can actually see, because I didn't want to advance them up in case I wanted to make a charge, which I will now try because that's the only thing I can shoot at.
Sounds good.
So I believe it's probably like a 6 plus 1 is a 5. I rolled a 5 exactly, so that goes to a 6.
Yep, you have it for sure.
6 has it?
6 has it. I think a 5 even had it.
Okay. So the plus 1 is from Novokh, their second part of their dynasty.
Got it.
Now tying them up in combat is the main goal here.
Keep me from falling back and doing things.
Exactly.
So
Just make it
fortunately,
harder.
since I'm on that side of the wall, I will now be able to fight you from my side of the wall.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Little things like that. If I'm inside the wall, you'd be able to fight me, and then I would have to be on your side of the wall in order to fight you.
That's the last model who can swing, because
got
these
it.
models are going to be strung out. Okay. And they're going to stay back a little farther because they want to keep up that little screen. So actually, I'm only going to swing with these models.
You got it. How many is that? 5 looks like?
Yeah, it should be half the squad because 5 is over
Half
there.
the squad. And you have reroll hits, correct?
Yeah, I got plus 1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 2s. And then I don't get the reroll 1s because I don't have a basic lord here to give that out.
All right, basic.
And then I'm re-rolling wound rolls. Now the question here is, do I spend any CP to try and make this happen? I could give myself plus 1 attack, which I think I will.
Okay.
And with the reroll wounds,
So they have 2 attack space now?
they're going to be 2 attacks each, so it'd be 10 attacks coming at you. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Really, I just want to plink off this other wound because a 1 model retrieve Knackman can't happen.
You also probably kill both here. I mean, you're strength 4 and you're AP 1.
AP 1 because of Novokh.
You might not. I don't think it matters to you that much either way.
I think I just want to make, because you will try.
I will. I'll walk through and just be like, we'll see. Maybe I roll the 1, 2, 3 and I get it.
And you can't fall back and do actions. It's only shoot and do actions.
Correct. And that's expensive, even as it is.
All right, here we go. 2s.
2s with full rerolls to hit. Or no, it's full rerolls to win.
There's wounds.
Yeah, I think you will
The hitting
probably
is
get
shooting
both,
for
but
Silent
we'll
King.
see.
So 4s. And then I'm re-rolling to wounds on these ones.
Seem good.
So it's going to be that many AP 1s.
All right, we're looking at 4 ups here. Yep, and that's going to be them.
Okay. And once again, I won't consolidate because I think I'm in a good enough position here.
Yep. So I did pull a unit up. Unfortunately, it was warriors.
That'll be 1 point on no prisoners for me. I cannot score Purge the Vermin in the first turn, and that is going to be that. I went down to, I spent 1 for plus 1 attack just to try and make sure that goes away, so I'm at 10 now.
Which actually worked.
Yeah.
All right, so now on my side, we have to look at how do I want to commit to dealing with this issue. So what I can do is, look at my side, I'm going to go up to 8 CP.
Yep.
I can't really kill the Silent King right now because Siegs has kept his Miniers pretty safe. I could try to shoot this unit down and charge the Minier.
Yep, you could.
That could potentially work.
I've set up a second layer, which is that I can heroically intervene with this unit with a strat.
Right, I would still get to activate them first.
Totally.
So the question here is, what do I want to do to deal with this threat that's in front of me? Well, I don't want to just commit all my stuff right up, I think. So I think we're going to use the Assault Marines to deal with this problem.
They have a purpose. It's when you don't want to trade away your absolute elite units, you trade away a semi-elite unit.
So what we're going to do is I think we give them full rerolls to hit and we put them in Assault Doctrine. And
This
then
5-man up front?
This 5-man up front. And they're going to jump forward and they're going to try and delete this unit. Take that objective, which actually if I take these 3 would give me my Stranglehold, would give me my alternate primary points that Siegs didn't get turn 1. So that would put me ahead of the curve. Now the question is, do I need to deal with any of the rest of this? And the answer is probably no. Although I do need to make sure this unit dies, because if they don't die,
It denies you Stranglehold.
denies me a lot for sure, and then they can get back on objectives. So right now they have the 5-up invuln, right?
Yep, and it's a 10-man.
Because I'm AP 2 right now, so
that'll bring me right to the invuln.
bring you right to the invuln. Unfortunately, I don't want to commit any more than an Assault Marine unit.
I want you to, though.
I'd really rather not. I could commit 2 Assault Marine units, but that does not feel great either. So I would be wounding you on 3s with no rerolls and only 21 attacks. That would reroll to hit and have +1 to hit, so I'm going to hit almost all of them. This is the debate you got to make a lot of the time, is like, how likely is it that I actually wipe this unit? And the answer is, if I just charge 10 guys with these 5 Assault Marines, not super likely. I think the average is I kill like 8.
And then I get to reanimate and possibly do a trick up here.
Yeah, or you get to take the objective back from me, and everything sucks. If you did not have a 5-up invuln, it would be pretty reliable, because you'd have a 6-up, although you could just Siegs me.
Hey, I don't do the 6-ups.
Okay, buddy. I could.
If it's a hammerhead on Overwatch, sure.
Sure thing. So I think I'm going to try and get some shooting into the unit. I can see over here, so I can make it so that if my Sanguinary Guards shoot you, the Silent King can't move over and shoot back. How far does he move?
He moves 8 inches.
He moves 8. So I can see all of this with Sanguinary Guard and shoot that, and then make it so the Silent King would have to move all the way over and then shoot you with characters and bolt pistols and everything off of this. So I do actually like that plan.
Okay.
That way I can still charge on, and hopefully there's only like 5 left. So we're going to give them +1 to hit, counts as Assault Doctrine, full rerolls to hit. All right?
All right, all the buffs.
Chaplain Chance, we're going to go with full reroll hits aura. Got it. And we're going to go for Canticle of Hate. That's the additional pylons and whatnot. None of these are particularly important, so it's fine that I missed one.
Yours go off on 3s?
They go off on 3s. If it's super important, then I will make them go off automatically, but it usually isn't. It's usually just marginal, and I really like having the ability to... I really like the ability to have extra warlord traits and relics on there. So I do have to charge like this so that if I shoot away these guys, then he still has models here for me to charge.
If Jack comes all the way over here, and then I reanimate that way.
Yeah, nobody's into that. What's the range on the Silent King shooting?
He is 24 on these guns, 36 on the 2 big ones.
24 and 36, okay. So I think what's going to come onto this objective is going to be the Chaplain. So I will make it so you have to shoot them first, because you really only have 1 shooting unit, and I'll put him within 3 inches so that he is at least character protected. Okay. And also he's unlikely to die to the Silent King shooting him. Not 0%.
You failed both Minis saves?
Not 0%, but unlikely.
Could be in for a bad time. Yeah. You never know what the Minis can do, Jack.
It was 20, actually. So we're just going to do that. All right. Now we got to move the Sanguinary Guard so that they can all see here and they can't be seen back.
Just remember, I do have the Flayed 1 units in reserve, okay?
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I think that's okay.
About screening.
No, I'm not about basic screening. What am I? What am I, some kind of Nick over here? Come on.
You don't need to screen.
No, screening is pointless. Everyone knows that. So we are going to put them just peeking out like this so that, that's Dante, so that we will be able to shoot you,
okay,
but not get shot back by mean man Silent King.
Yep, and 8 inches should be like roughly around this area.
Yep.
I could have potentially doubled the protocol. You don't know that. So the max you can move is 9 inches. And that would be right at the edge here.
I should be out of that if you decide you want to.
Yep, just be right at that angle.
There you go. Unfortunately, these Sanguinary Guard are a little less protected, so they're just going to have to sit. Somebody has to retrieve Knockman data. I think it's going to be this squad of Assault Intercessors. They're going to retrieve it.
Okay.
If you want to try and crush this way, first off, I don't think that gives you anything, so I'm fine with it.
Most of the objectives are that way.
Yeah. Chaplain is going to go over there. So let's
shoot me.
Let's do some shoot sting, huh?
Okay.
All right. First things first, we're going to fire the Sanguinary Guard.
Yep. Into the warriors here.
Into the warriors.
And they just have reroll 1s.
They just do. They're not actually near my warlord anymore, so they don't hit on 2s.
Dante's not the warlord?
No, it's the Chaplain.
Okay.
And then they wound you on 4s.
T4.
Right. So these are strength 4.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's actually not that bad. Those are AP1.
These are AP1.
AP1.
And do you ignore cover?
I do not.
Okay, so I'm going to just go to 4-ups, back 4s, get +1. So I failed 2 of them.
Okay.
And
remember I said the average.
Is that the end of the sequence?
That's the end of their sequence, yes.
Okay, so I do my reanimations now.
Yep.
So, nope, neither guy's comes back.
All right, firing a frag grenade
so
off of the unit.
Models left, okay.
Yep, frag grenade out of the unit. It's going to be 3 because you are blastable.
Yep, I'm 8 models.
Hitting on 3s, full rerolls because of Dante Chapter Master. 5s, that's going to be 1. That's going to be AP1.
Okay, does fail it?
Because it's it's Devastator Doctrine.
And then normal.
Full rerolls to hit.
So 1's failed so far.
And 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
2 wounds.
So still models in cover.
Yep.
I do fail 3.
All right.
Going to do my end of the sequence.
You got it.
So, reanimations, it's going to be 2 of them back.
Okay, so there's 7 left right now.
7 models right now.
All right, we're going to fire the Chaplain. He's -1 to hit right now.
Okay.
Because he advanced. 1 hit. And 1 wound, AP1.
Okay. I still have a models in cover.
You got it.
Good on that.
So it's 7 models left, which means when I charge you, you should die.
Yep.
We'll see. I can't really afford to commit more than this, unfortunately. All right. We are going to go in and we're going to charge you.
I think it's worth overwatching here, because if I kill a model, you might not actually kill this, and this plan goes poorly.
Yep.
So
You can't. You overwatch on 6s, and you reroll hits, right?
8.
That's unfortunate.
So 1, 2. It's only 7 models, so 14 attacks.
Yep.
12 and 2 more. It's going to be looking a little risky, and 6s into full rerolls to 6s, thanks to the Silent King. But if I kill one of the models here, it is actually a big deal.
Yeah, that's true. 3 hits.
3 so far, full rerolls.
These are AP.
These are going to be Strength 5, AP2.
Okay.
Looking for more 6s. I get
So 5 hits.
5 hits.
And then these are just wounding on 3s.
Just straight up wounding on 3s. The reroll wounds is only in combat.
You got it. 3 AP2. These are going to be 5-ups. So I should lose a guy here. And I do. I could consider CP rerolling this. I don't particularly consider that to be important.
Yeah, that's why I didn't slow roll it to do
Yeah.
a CP reroll.
So we're just going to go in.
It was just see if I can get value for 1 CP. I didn't want to make it a 2 CP.
Yeah,
Maybe
2
I
CP
get
adventure. Yeah. All right, so we have the distance. We're
And
going
just-
7 because I'm +1.
These
How
guys
far
have
can they heroic?
It's a character normal heroic, not
You
a
got
6.
it. So
okay?
3 inches.
Yep.
So we're going to go into terrain here. So unfortunately, we
Just
are a man
good
down.
sportsmanship to tell your opponent.
So unfortunately, we are a man down at the moment. And we'll see how we do.
How many? Now tell us about Assault Marines, because we usually don't see them.
So they have 1 attack base, plus a
Really?
chainsword, plus shock assault, plus savage echoes.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4 attacks base, 5 for the sergeant,
Okay. So 17 attacks.
17 attacks. You're going to hit on 2s, re-rolling. They're going to wound on 3s. They're AP2.
Are there any other buffs you can put on Assault Marines?
There are not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't boost their strength or anything like that.
Okay. I didn't know if Assault Marines had a specific strat in Blood.
They do have Hammer of Wrath, which I think I will do right now, actually.
Okay.
What's going on, Nick?
Looks like we got a super chat from Miles E. Get him, Jack. I believe you can beat the Sieg 6s.
I have more faith in the Sieg 6s than you do, apparently. But thank you, Miles. I'm also rooting for me.
I don't have 6s. Get
Oh,
out.
shush you.
Thank you for your
All
super
right.
chat.
Hammer of Wrath, mortal wounds on 4s. So that's going to be 2 die. And attacks.
Okay. So pile in.
Yep.
I just want you to be closer to me.
Oh, I know, buddy. You're all about being close.
Yep. You're good, Jack.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, plus the sergeant. So these are hitting on 2s, re-rolling, and they're going to wound on 3s, and you're going to get a 5-up. You have 5 models left?
5 models left.
Okay, so this should actually kill you fairly comfortably, but we'll see.
You roll that guy.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and then 3s. Yeah.
That's pretty good roll.
Yeah, it was about average, actually.
Yeah.
And then you get 5s as well.
So I will do it 5 at a time in case I want to root. So
Okay.
almost certainly dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're done. Okay, Hammer of Wrath is a great stratagem.
What?
Like, it really is.
Did you take yourself down to CP?
I did. I was at 8.
Okay. Oop. Go over here.
So what's going to happen is I'm just going to make sure I have 3 models on here to take this objective away. And 1 model is going to just come out like this just to try and be annoying and body block. So there we go. 3 on the objective, 1 guy hanging off. That's going to be my stranglehold. That's going to be, you've resurrected 2 models so far for no prisoners.
It was yes.
Yeah. All right. Back to you, sir.
Okie doke. So I'll get in, I hold the 2 objectives and no hold more or anything like that.
That's right.
So it's a hold 2, and in that case I get 4.
That's right. 4 points. I get 2 on my alternate primary for controlling your one of your objectives.
Okie doke. I'm going to go up to 10.
All right. Sounds good.
And then I've got my protocols, which, as you know, it's going to be Protocol of the Hungry Void.
Okay.
So this is the one where Novokh benefits from both of them. So I'll get extra AP on 6s, and I'll also get +1 strength on my attacks.
Okay, so these 4 Assault Marines are super dead, is what you're telling me. Yeah.
Yep.
They're beyond dead.
Yep.
Okay. All right, come at me, buddy.
So let's see what we want to do. The buffs, this Wraith unit's going to get the buffs with a +1 to hit, and they are going to get the invuln. Maybe this Scorpec Destroyer unit will get the invuln.
Spicy.
Yeah, I don't really care about them. The Scorpec unit.
Wow,
will get the invuln.
you're just saying it like that. You just don't care.
I'm just honest.
All right. Fair enough, I
So
guess.
that Scorpec unit will get the 5-up invuln. And no healing, so we'll just go into the movement here. And you've got, these are Vanguard vets.
Yes, there's Vanguard vets and Assault Intercessors. They just did retrieve knockman data in that quarter.
Okay.
So you did retrieve in this quarter, which is part of the reason I wanted to knock them out.
Sure. All right. Do I want to use the Veil this turn and put a lot of pressure on this flank and kind of try and pull Jack apart a bit? It's possible. That's why I gave this unit the invuln, because they would be the one I teleport over there.
Oh, you just warped them over there. Okay.
Exactly. Try and go for an 8-inch charge. Silent King's in a good position. Let's see what we want to do here. They're going to move 13. So let's just see.
So I made it so you are unable to charge me through the wall.
I will just charge on the side.
Okay.
So less than 19. So if they're moving 13, that's a 5-inch charge. Plus 1 makes it a 4. Definitely going to go for that.
I do have a character that can heroic in there and make you fight him.
Okay. Who is it?
It's Dante.
All right. Well, I'll happily kill your chapter master.
Okay.
Well, you could heroic any of them, right?
So I could heroic.
They all do 6?
No, he does 3. He does 6. But I believe he's blocked off. Dante would be the only one who can get here to fight you.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. So I can go up there, or I can just go for the play over here because I don't want interrupts all over the place.
Right. Which characters being everywhere does mean interrupts are going to also be everywhere.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I could force.
You could charge my chaplain.
No, I don't care about that. He's 5-up Feel No Pain and
5 Feel No Pain, 8 wounds, 2-up, 4-up, 3-up once a game. He rerolls a hit wound save. Currently, he rerolls all hits, but he's not damage 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he has the 4 real hits are up.
It's a tough decision, I think, because I could always charge back with them. I need something to be the screen. And
Yeah. Blood Angels are actually particularly hard to attack in an entrenched position. Unfortunately, my entrenched position is in my deployment zone.
So he's the exact same distance. So I could go after him, but
If I'd been going first, I'd be trying to make this calculus, have Siegs make this calculus on this objective rather than my home. Yeah. Of the, do I really want to charge? He has heroics. He makes me not fight. He can hit me really hard. That's the advantage of going first, but there's the advantage of going second, as we'll see, is I get to score at the end of the turn. So if I have, or at the end of the battle round, so if I have stuff left, it's going to be particularly annoying for Siegs.
Yeah. So we'll just go over there. And do it that way. And Dante can only do 3 or 6.
He can do 3.
Okay. So potentially I could go for a longer charge and go out there.
I think you'd have to get a fairly large charge to
that's
get
what I'm
away
saying.
from Dante,
Yeah.
because I put him within 2.
Yep.
So it'll trigger if you're anywhere in here. You'd have
That's
to go
what I'm
like
saying.
all the way back there.
It's such a long charge because it'd be like a 9-inch charge with the +1.
9-inch with +1, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm likely to just go for something a little more conservative and just use them as the screening unit here.
Okay.
But it'll kind of depend on where everything else moves. So the Scorpec unit will move up.
Either way, I know these Assault Marines not long for this world.
So they'll be outside of 26 of these Sanguinary Guard.
Okay. Currently, those Sanguinary Guard do not move 14, although a cool tech for people at home. Once everything in here has moved 14 in my center castle, the banner guy can then move over to my side and then give them all 14-inch move as well.
Yeah, so +2-inch move is just very, very useful.
Very strong, as you can see in your army too.
And you said you were fine with that angle if I bring the Silent King all the way up to shoot at those guys?
No.
No?
I thought I was completely out of your line of sight.
There's one right here. So if I come up and touch this terrain piece, so just shuffle them back a little bit. Yep, you're good.
There you go.
Okie doke. And if he comes over there, I don't want to go too far with the Silent King, because then Jack can easily just jump behind him.
Yep. Yeah, it becomes harder and harder to protect the Silent King as he moves up the board.
But I do want to just threaten this objective for the rest of the game. So
I don't want my objective threatened, my man.
he's going to come over this way. I'm actually going to bring him over here. It's a little safer so that I can touch either terrain if I need to.
You got it.
That way I can move both Minis back in here. Into this little nook.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then we've got these warriors over here. They could be a veil target, but like I said, I'd rather go for the charge and threaten this with OBSEC. So they're going to come over here.
Okay.
They might as well advance, frankly, get the extra movement. +1.
All right. They're looking mighty scary.
And I don't want to commit these guys yet. I want to wait until Jack comes and I need enough reserve.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to just let me charge your whole army with my whole army in one turn. That would be how you'd be left with like just the Silent King when it comes back around to your turn. Because if I get to control every combat, I can make sure they all work out for me. And then wherever you interrupt, I'm like, that character's going to die. And now you don't get your interrupt basically. And Sanguinary Guard punch a unit, Sanguinary Guard punch a unit, Death Company punch a unit, Vanguard vets punch a unit. And
it's all just not good.
Yeah, it's not ideal for the man over here.
So kind of got to wait it out for Jack to actually commit here. But I'm getting to the point.
But I am not afraid of commitment, Siegs.
No, he's not. And then these guys will stay back over here.
Not known as a man who's
You
afraid
just have
of
Vanguard vets in reserve?
Yep, 5 Vanguard vets.
Okay. Vanguard vets really don't want to go independently into stuff like this.
No, they really don't. Their toughness 5?
Yeah, T5.
Yeah, I'd be wounding on 4s with rerolls. Yeah. 1 damage is the main killer there.
Exactly. So you won't kill the whole unit. I got the chance to reanimate. And now it's the question of, do I want to bring some flayed ones in?
Yeah, that's gnarly right there, my man.
I think actually I'm going to keep these guys more than 6 from the center.
So they're going to attempt it?
Yeah, I think they just attempt it. And if I roll a 6, it sucks, but I have that actually. You kind of have a turn in the bank.
That's part of my plan as well, is that I can like run a 5-man assault unit, assault marine unit across the center line and just be like, all right, on 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, I got this. And if I roll a 6, then that sucks, but it is what it is.
So they will be the ones to start the action, okay?
You got it?
And I roll that at the end of the turn.
All right.
So I think with this case, I'm probably just going to come back here.
Charge
the
back in,
stacks.
yeah. The Silent King is looking a little exposed right here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to play crazy aggressive here.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use the Veil. That happens in the movement phase. And then I could bring down flayed ones, but I want to see kind of what Jack does. I'm set up to do a good amount of damage either direction the next turn.
Yeah, I don't like this good amount of damage thing that Siegs talks about. He always talks about crippling damage, and I'm not a fan of that.
That's with Tau.
That's only with Tau.
That's specific.
Can you guarantee me that that's only with Tau?
Well, I could do crippling damage here.
I don't
not
want
this
crippling
turn.
damage.
Not this turn.
I do not want crippling
We're just
damage.
going to charge back.
Okay.
Okay, 10 inches.
You got it?
The reason I'm not going for the shooting is because I'll do Jack hit everything, and then I want to just make sure I actually get them back here.
Yes, for sure.
So 10 inches. This guy will come back over here so that I guarantee get the buffs, and then I'm going to string them like so.
Yeah, because you still want to get that primary.
Yep. And then I'm just going to move
or that alternate
little
primary
farther.
thing, yeah.
And then send this guy back this way.
So it looks like 3 are going to
I just
get
have to
this
touch 1, right?
You just have to hold the objective.
It's not to hold both or anything?
Oh, it's not. No, no, no. It's hold 1. Well, let me double check.
Yeah, if you could double check.
Just hold 1. All right. And then at the end of the battle, you score 4 if you control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone, and 2 for each other objective marker that you control in your opponent's territory, for a maximum of 8.
Okie doke. So we'll go ahead and swing with these guys.
All right. Looks like 3 are going to swing here.
4. That
Okay.
guy's in
Let me
half.
just-
The other guy can't,
There
because
you
I'm trying to skip.
Yep. There we are. Now they're all within half.
Cool. So we got 4 attacks at base. They have +1 to hit, and
then they reroll to wound.
I'll go ahead and if you could put me down a CP.
So this would be where in their +1 attack.
Yeah, +1 attack.
This is in a tournament where I would just pull the unit, but I will let you roll it out there, my man.
4, and then 4 guys, and then they get +1 attack each. So that'll do that.
Okay, seems good. 2s.
No, it's 3s.
Oh, they're 4 base.
They're 4 base, but they gained a base attack.
There's a 3 there and a 3 there.
But I have +1 to hit.
My bad. Yes.
Yeah.
I got so fixated on like, how are they a combat unit that hits on 4s? And then you reroll to wound, right?
So this one is going to be AP4.
Yep.
And then,
So that's 2 are just dead, and then these are on AP.
6s. Normally AP2.
Oh, look at that.
Whole unit's dead.
Bye.
And then I'm just going to swing this guy up over like so.
Okay. All right, you want to attempt the action?
Yeah. So on these guys, the score picks need not the 6. Nope, they're good.
Nope.
So I end up doing the 2.
Yep, you have your 2 home.
2 homes. And then
Two
I
home
still
quarters.
have 2 units of flayed ones and 3 units of flayed ones in reserve.
So I still think the Silent King could be vulnerable here if I decide I want to go for more all-out attack. These guys would hop over plus a character. The character would charge in. If he makes me fight last, then the character absorbs that, and the Silent King absorbs the rest of the attacks. The question is, Silent King's toughness 7. So he would be getting wounded on 2s by all the Thunderhammers with +1 to wound.
Sure.
So it's 20 attacks. It'd be 20 attacks, hitting on 3s, full rerolls, wounding on 2s. I think I do kill the Silent King with that, because it's 6 wounds on each Minis, right?
5.
5.
It's
Okay.
You 2 need to go through on each.
2 need to go through, so that's going to be 8 absorbed by Minis, and then the Silent King should die. He has how many wounds? 16?
16.
So I would need another 5 to go through. If I throw Dante in there, Dante would be able to fight on death for free and probably pick up the spare.
What you got for us, Nick?
Got a super chat from Dalton Peters. Siegs, would you ever run 2 or more 20-man flayed one blocks? That seems awfully fun, despite potentially getting ridiculously expensive.
I mean, they are strong enough where you could run them in the 20-man bricks. If you want to check out a game I played like 2.5 weeks ago or so, where I played the 20-man brick against Nick's Chaos, it actually does a lot of damage. Access to the +1 strain, to the extra attacks,
it's really not
and the
bad,
fight twice is super strong. I think Novokh is the best way to run them, but in Custom Dynasty, a big brick of them with -1 to hit in shooting from the strat is also not that easy to deal with. So I really like them a lot. The one thing that's scary is Tau with the airburst unit.
Yes.
That's your one big concern.
Because it's just max shots.
Because they can ignore the modifier.
Max the shots, and it's all not fun from there.
Yep.
So let's see what I'm going to do at the beginning of the turn. Chaplain is going to go Mantra of Strength, and gets that off, and he's going to go full rerolls. Do I want the +2 to charge? I don't think so. I think I want full reroll hits aura, so we're going to go for that. Got it. So now what that means is he moves 14. He'll be able to charge all of this. Everything in here will have full rerolls to hit, including himself. I could jump this unit and the Silent King and try and punk him and move up reserves up here. I could additionally move this unit up and attempt to charge in here and peel most of that unit. My ability to deal with these back units here, less good. So I don't love that.
If this turn Jack overcommits and doesn't do the damage, I am going to kill a lot of stuff for free and get into his lines with the other stuff.
Yeah, don't love that. Not going to lie to you.
What you got for us, Nick?
Got another super chat from Lyle Dixon, the subscriber who chose this match. Jack, don't get gotcha'd. Rites have the heroic intervention strat. Siegs could be planning to use them to keep Zeranek alive.
He could be. I'm also planning on charging the Wraiths, although that is a great gotcha to watch out for.
Yeah, and I have reminded Jack.
He has, yes. So I am going to plan to charge in here, and I think I'm going to try and charge the Wraiths with, I'm going to charge them with the bike Chaplain, and I think we're going to also charge them with a unit of Assault Marines as well. Get on the objective, or maybe a unit of something else. We're still figuring that out.
What you got first, Nick?
Another super chat from Brandon Carver. Before I go outside to plow a ton of snow, questions for you all. Taking Shadowkeeper's Custodies to a random 1K partners tournament, what our auto includes?
Love Trajan. That guy's fantastic.
Trajan and the bike captain are automatic.
Trajan and the bike captain are automatic. You take a bike captain, love Tip of the Spear, love Lock Warden and Stasis Oubliette on him. So that is fights last, and you ignore invulns against characters, which is super strong.
Yeah.
So I like both of those being taken. Then you take a couple units of some kind of infantry, Sagittarum or Wardens or Shield Guard are all good. And I would probably take a unit. I don't know how many points you have left at this point, maybe a unit or 2 of bikes. I think that probably fits. If you take the 2 HQs, 2 infantry units, and 2 units of bikes, should fit. Otherwise, just include more infantry and less bikes. That's probably what I would take. All right, so the time has come, the time is now to figure out what exactly I'm doing. We're going to give, I think we are going to try and punk the Silent King right now.
Okay.
I think if he's exposed, I'm going to try and kill him. It takes the efficiency of the rest of your army way down. You have no other lords, right?
No.
All
But
right.
I don't have Code of Combat, so it's not quite...
Obviously, if I whiff, not great. Not amazing, but we'll see. So right now, my Chaplain is damage 3 against all these guys, which is great because they're 3 wounds. I'm going to give the Death Company, I'm going to put them in Assault Doctrine. I'm going to give them +1 to hit and full rerolls to hit off Dante.
Okay.
So they are going to, as we say, yeet. Now the only decision I have to make, I'm going to look back here, see who else I want to put into Assault Doctrine, if anyone. I could potentially hop here and try and kill some of this infantry, or potentially hop here and try and kill some of the infantry this way. I would love to take this objective. I would love absolutely to take this objective. I don't know if that's really in the cards without committing Sanguinary Guard. This is kind of why I like 3 units of Sanguard, because the third, like a 6-man or whatever that I have back here, would just go in, help clean this up, take the objective, stall for another turn, and really force Richard to start doing things. But, you know, we live dangerously in this day and age, and that's just not how life is anymore, you know? So I could try and make a 9 here. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to charge something with these Vanguard vets. So I am going to put them in Assault Doctrine manually for 2 CP, or technically every doctrine.
Yeah.
So now, back over here, I think I am going to try and stall for 1 more turn, and I think these Sanguinary Guard are going to hop over here for the next turn. So 14-inch move on the Death Company. Boop, 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 boop. So they're here. So what is going to end up happening is they're going to charge in, and Dante is going to charge in, and then we are going to make Zerakan, the Silent King, fight Dante, and either kill him or not, likely kill him if we're being 100 with each other. If he kills my Chapter Master, that's okay. Largely the reason why I have Chapter Master is for these Death Company who will be fighting.
Yeah.
So I think that's all right. There is a little window here where I can charge into just the Silent King and not these guys here. Although what I could do is charge both, not necessarily into that. We'll see. I could just move this unit up here and then charge in. The total distance would be right there. Total distance would be just under 20.
Okay.
So that would be 19, 7, need a 6 because I'm +1.
Yep.
I think that's okay.
Okay. So here come the Vanguard vests, and these ones you turned into the Assault Doctrine.
I did.
Okay.
They would need a 6. Everything else is an automatic charge. This way they can peel that up. They're also reroll 1's aura off of Dante. And we're going to send in the Murder Chaplain. Ostensibly the Murder Chaplain, we'll see. I can make him OBSEC on this objective, which would be very nice, by having the banner here. Yeah, but that way if one model lives and the Chaplain lives, this is still my objective. I don't love giving up the primary and giving Siegs an 8. So I would love it if there was another way, but there really just isn't. If I kill the Silent King, if I'm here and I kill the Silent King, I could pile on and take it away. In fact, that might be what happens with the Death Company.
Okay.
So I think we're going to move them over to the side more and Dante over here. That way they will charge right here, and then if all of this goes magically, then they might be able to pile on the objective.
Just do a little pile in. Okay.
Just, you know.
Send them over.
Because we live in Magic World. There's Rites of War, so my Chaplain will be Rites of War on the objective, which is very, very strong. So we're going to move these Sanguinary Guard over. All goes according to plan, you literally will have no shooting left at the end of this turn. Can you fall back and charge?
Not with the stuff that I have here.
Okay. So these guys move 8 and charge, correct?
Yeah, if the Silent King lives, they'll move 9.
Okay.
And then have +1 to the charge. What you got for us, Nick?
So,
another super chat from Lyle. Thanks for that. Today, will you be Zerakan or Zerakant?
We're going to find out.
Really hope the answer is Zerakant.
Zarek loves to make 4-up invulns. So,
this is the wrong time to find that out for me.
John has found out, and now it's time for Jack to find out.
I was muted when I read that question. Thank you for your super chat, Lyle. Today, Siegs will be Zerakan or Zerakant, one of them.
We're going to find out on this turn.
We unfortunately will, yes.
Just remember, I do have the 3 units of flayed ones.
Yeah, we are going to block out some of that. I mean, I believe in your ability to roll 8s and just come in. These guys are going to be doing the action for retrieve the data.
Okay, yeah, you got
that's within 16. Yep. They're within it.
They're troops, so they'll automatically do it.
Yep.
They're a 5-man troop unit.
They are a 5-man troop unit, yes.
Yep.
So if I can kill your credible shooting, I will have the ability to stand a little bit more out in the open, which is quite nice. These guys don't matter quite as much, which is an unfortunate thing to tell a guy, but...
Those poor Assault Marines.
They're going to be my screens in case you decide to get frisky with your...
Just protect the Sanguinary Guard.
Just protect the Sanguinary Guard. Sanguinary Guard are important. Keep them alive.
And you're protecting the middle down there?
Yep. And if you drop down over here, you have to charge through Forest.
You got that?
9 inches.
It's a 6-man unit, so.
9 inches, no.
Yep.
So that's a
Just
good thing
double
to
check
keep.
it because they have a thinner
safe.
bases.
Just gonna go like that.
No problem. You just warn you know what your opponent's trying to do. Just make sure they do it.
Yep. This way you would have to make the crazy charge into me if you wanted to do that.
Okay.
Because you have to go either through a forest or over a crate.
Okay.
Either way, I'm okay with it. Be right there with the Chaplain, which should keep you out unless you want to be all the way back there, and then you have to charge over the crate. Even so, I think it's fine if you charge them with if you make some crazy charge. Not ideal, obviously, but you know.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
What you got for us, Nick?
Another super chat from Brandon Carver. Thanks so much. Here's what I'm thinking. Bike Captain Trajan, Tunes of Sagittarium to Caladius. Walk up the board and hold objectives while my random 1K partner does whatever.
That's pretty good. I like that list. Yeah.
Honestly, it's going to bring you the consistency that you want at a tournament. Yeah. Jack has found that out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So shooting phase. I don't have much of one.
Okay.
They're going to throw a grenade into the big unit here.
Okay.
So not max shots because you're at 10. 3.
Yeah, because I'm at 10. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm used to running the larger one.
All hit. 2 wounds.
Oh, this is frag grenade.
It's frag grenade. Yeah.
So this is on the warriors.
Yep.
Just 2 normal guys. They both die. Go ahead and finish your pistols.
So you won't be able to block me off here is what I was trying to do by putting models there. 1 bolt pistol. But maybe you found a way. I don't know. 1 wound.
1 wound. Oop. Do fail all 3, so reanimations now. So pull 3 guys on the end. One guy would come back.
Okay. Luckily, I think that does not block me out. Unfortunately, it does make my charge with the Vanguard vets longer. I didn't really think of that.
Yeah. Did you not want to? You don't have to shoot it.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot. I will shoot the Melta at the Silent King, though.
Yeah,
because
so you don't have to shoot.
Yeah. Melta's going in the Silent King,
Yeah.
though.
Jack's not used to playing against Necrons.
Yeah, that's actually sadly true. No! Why, Dante? Why?
CP? Come on, there's.
No.
Nick would do it.
I know he would do it.
Nick would do it.
I know. All right, charges. We're going to do this one first. It's the only failable one. I want to know if I need my CP reroll. So
Yeah, go ahead.
I need a 6. And we got it.
Yep, you got an 8.
So here, I could get within 6 theoretically once I pile in to get full rerolls to hit. I don't believe that's actually going to end up happening. Everybody else is going to get full rerolls to hit, but I don't think that these guys here will. All right, we're going to charge Dainty Dan. Now we're going to charge the Chaplain in here.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to go 7 because he's +1.
You got it on the objective?
Yep, I think I'm actually going to go here to give everyone, I can go here and then give Dante full rerolls to hit when he swings and then pile over and get on the objective.
Okay. Well, you're going to swing with him first because you're going to...
Dante will swing first.
It's an aura of fight
Oh, it's an
last.
aura of fight last.
Yeah, everything in engagement range.
Well,
So.
boo hiss. Well, when you kill Dante...
Okay. But I'm saying you're activating the Chaplain, so either he's getting on the objective or he's not.
Yeah, fair enough. He's just going to go there and then he'll go on the objective and be sad about it.
Okay.
Dante's charging...
You want to charge Dante first?
well,
I'm overwatching here, and if I...
you have 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll charge with the Death Company first because I have 1 expendable guy.
Yeah, exactly. So, the 2 Minears. I'm winning on it, 2. So, wounds.
AP.
4. You're just dead.
Damage.
6.
Bye-bye.
And then...
I will activate 5 up Feel No Pain, though.
the 2
Or
damage.
technically I can do it now.
2 attacks. The 3 attacks, I mean the 2 damage ones. Is that worth spending a reroll on? Killing... Yeah, I'll spend a reroll on that. So, 1.
AP?
83. Ooh, sorry. Down. 7. Was I down to 7 or 8? Is it?
I do not remember.
Okay.
All right, so he dies, which is very unfortunate.
And then 1, 2, 3, 6s. Oh yeah, 4 6s.
Oh my god.
3's there. 3 in AP2s.
5 ups. Okay, 5 ups.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, baby, Silent King. Let's go.
Okay, well, that is potentially game losing right here.
I told you this is a risky plan.
It's not that risky. You just rolled half of your dice as 6 ups.
I'm the man. I told you, Zarek doesn't mess around.
Oh my god. Okay, well, you make them both fight last. Chaplain's gonna swing.
Use your strat. Right.
It's when you.
Oh, he's
it's when you fight.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So they're gonna swing first, actually.
Okay.
Do.
Are you serious?
You're going to base me there? I think that's fine.
No, I'll be able to swing here with the Wraiths. On the interrupt, I'll be able to kill the Death Company. Okay.
Done. All right. They're going to swing. Yeah, everything basically just went sideways because of how many 6s you just rolled.
I'm a man!
So, Miles, when you said his 6-ups, Jesus Christ, it was literally half of your attacks were 6-ups.
Okay. So
All right.
This is into the Warriors?
Into the Warriors. 3s, rerolling 1s. And then 3s, rerolling all.
Okay. I don't have invulns.
Oh, you're just dead. Okay.
Yeah, because you're AP3.
Yeah, put them in. They should actually have an extra attack apiece too.
I put it on these guys because I was thinking about teleporting, but ended
No,
up
you
not
didn't.
doing.
Yeah.
But I don't think the 5 of invuln would have saved them. Okay, you can go ahead and consolidate. Are you going to engage anything?
No.
Okay. This put me down 2 CP for the interrupt.
Okay. I am going to make you fight Dante.
Okay. Well, it's only the models engagement range, right?
You're not activating the Silent King?
No, I'm going to activate these guys.
Sure. Okay.
Right?
So I will hold off when you decide to do it. Then.
Do you target a unit or is it models in engagement range? How does the strat exactly work?
Model. I choose my character.
But
and then it's models with an engagement range. Yes.
Okay. So I would be able to swing that way.
You'd be able to swing on my chaplain. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm definitely interrupting. I had to just decide where I want to do it. Now this guy. All right, I just assume you're not within a half inch, so he would have to swing that way.
Yeah, he'd have to hit Dante.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So I would get all 3 of these guys at Dante, 2 at the Chaplain. Do 3 guys kill Dante, which would let the Silent King...
They are -1 to be hit.
I'm already -1 to hit. Oh, I'm +1 to hit, so yeah. No, that works.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on
Dante is -1.
Yeah, so I'll hit on 4s because I'm +1.
You got it.
I think that's worth it. And he has 7 wounds? 8 wounds?
He has 6, I believe.
He only has 6?
Yeah, only 6.
That actually matters. Do you want to look it up real quick?
He has 6.
He has 6?
He has
okay,
6.
So 3 failed saves will kill him. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to do it on these guys.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Silent King doesn't automatically pick him up. And he might.
He might.
But,
He is -1 to be
I think
hit,
this play has higher reward for me because if I kill Dante here, then Silent King will kill both of them.
They get to activate next, though.
No, this is an interrupt. I get the first activation when we're down.
Oh, that's right. This would be an interrupt, yeah.
Yep.
If you killed Dante, it'd be big.
Yep. So there, and then he'll go here. So 2 guys have to stay there. I assume you just base it. No, you don't. You don't want to base
I don't need to base them, yeah.
So I will actually base you then,
Okay, sounds good.
because that guy couldn't swing that way.
You got it.
Because he was closer.
Can Zerakan fall back and do stuff?
No.
Okay,
He can shoot into combat because he's a vehicle, but.
you got it.
All right. So
I don't need to activate Angel Sacrifice right now because you're only engaged with characters.
I can. Yeah. You placed it so that I couldn't engage the Death Company.
Yep.
Okay.
Not that it really matters at this point in time, to be honest,
so
but...
+1 attack.
Yep.
And then +1 strength, so I wound you on no, that's excessive. Can you transhuman Dante?
No.
I'm rerolling. I'm wounding on 3s, rerolling, and I'm wounding on 3s against the Bike Captain. Yeah, we'll just stay +1 attack.
You got it.
All right, so 5 attacks each. Here's the ones into Dante, because this is where I would spend a reroll potentially.
Yep. Okay. 4s.
Okay, your minus brings it to the 4s.
Yep. And then 3s rerolling.
3s rerolling.
All right, well, I really need the power of the 4-ups right now.
Okay, all those, 2 damage each.
All right. 4-ups. 4-ups. Oh, boy. So he's dead. He can fight on death right now if I want, or I can re-roll this. He's going to fight on death.
Okay.
So he is...
I get to finish resolving.
Correct. Yeah, you get to attack the Chaplain.
Yep. Not that I'm trying to kill the Chaplain.
I mean, you're not trying to kill the Chaplain. Yeah. I will activate
Is he -1?
Transhuman on the Chaplain. He's not.
Okay. Well, I rolled 1-3.
Oh, you have re-rolled the wounds. Whatever, I activated already. Go for it.
You don't have to if you want.
No, that's fine. I saw your hit rolls already, so I activated Transhuman.
Yep. 4
So you
saves.
get to re-roll those. I activated Transhuman.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, didn't matter.
Oh,
Just
okay.
2 invulns.
4-ups, and I have a free reroll.
Okay.
All good.
Yep. So now you activate Dante.
Yeah, so now the debate is where do I want to go? It's free for Dante.
He gets an epic deed strat, and he makes one of those free, and it's the only good one. So
I think we're still going to go into Zerakan.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this plan is going completely sideways at the moment, though.
Yeah. Because I'm going to swing into the Death Company with Zarek, because this shouldn't kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have put the Chaplain here to prevent these models from getting in. So that was a mistake. Whatever, there's a lot of mistakes this turn, not least of which was trusting Siegs to not roll an immense amount of 6-ups.
Overwatch
into
with
flat wounds.
You've seen me overwatching with a solo Hammerhead. Now I got the Silent King. I'm the Overwatch master.
It's true.
So
all right, we're going to
like,
go into the
Wraiths?
Wraiths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swing it up, baby.
2s, full rerolls because he's near his buddy.
T5, but +1 to wound.
2s again.
No, he doesn't have 3.
No, he doesn't roll ones.
Just 4 thin bones. So I failed 4 of them.
So 2 die.
He's not flat 3 damage?
He's flat 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 6 dice. See if I regen a model. On 5s, I do. 1 model comes back. So there's no hoping doing anything there, so I'll just put this guy back over
You do hate getting luck sacked like this.
here. So that's fine.
You do have to pull the second, yeah. So he's going to come in like this.
I just want you to not be on the objective.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right. This guy's all buffed up.
Correct.
What's his stats here?
A lot of attacks.
Okay. 6s. No, you don't.
6s don't do anything. He rerolls all hits right now, and he rerolls a wound. He's going to wound you on 2s. He has 3 damage.
2s, all wound.
All wound. AP 2.
I'm unlikely to spend CP here, but I'll just go ahead and roll 3 time. 2 are dead so far, so I'm just going to roll the rest of them. 3 die.
Okay.
So I will get to reanimate them. Doesn't really matter. Leave the guy on the objective. And
okay.
1, 2, 3. 5 ups. I don't reanimate any.
Okay.
So it's just 1 model.
So I'm going to pile into the Silent King.
Okay.
All right. Does the Silent King want to fight?
Yes.
All right. You have to fight my character.
Cool. No problem there.
Activates 3-up invuln.
Sure. And that's once per game?
Once per game.
Okay, we'll do the flat 3 damage attacks first. All hit? Mm-hmm. 1?
I'm still transhuman.
Yeah, that's 1.
Okay. So 3-up invuln. Good.
Okay. Don't need to do damage here. I'm very unlikely that 2 Death Company actually kill Silent King.
Yeah, it is super unlikely, yeah.
So
5 Death Company,
though. He has 6 attacks that are, these are the 2 damage ones.
Okay.
Okay, wounding on 4s and transhuman. Okay, it's going to be 4.
3 ups.
It's all going to be invulns.
Good.
Yep. And then he has 3 1 damage attacks.
I'm just trying to keep Zerakan from falling back and doing anything on his turn. 1 more? Or strength? Strength?
Yeah, strength 7.
Oh, yes. Good.
But you're transhuman. So.
All right.
Okay. You get to swing with the Death Company.
Thunderhammer boys. Hitting on 3s. Full rerolls.
From Chapter Master.
From Chapter Master, and also the aura off of the Chaplain. And wounding on 2s. And, yeah. And I think I will reroll this just for giggles.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. So I'll do the first 4 at a time because those are the 2 Miniers. They have to take the damage first. So that kills the Miniers.
Okay.
And then I have 3 on the Silent King himself. He's going to take 3 damage.
He's down to 13. He'll be up to 14 on the next turn.
Yes.
So my assassination run, not amazing, but it did not... The Chaplain was able to get in there and start touching
Chaplain
things.
is dead.
Is he?
He's dead. Yes, he has no more 3-up invuln.
All right, come at me, buddy.
He's going to fight. They're both going to fight last.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, scores.
I end up scoring
An 8.
8. And...
I had some more no prisoners. Unfortunately, I had to commit super hard to this plan. The Chaplain wanted to go back there, but he had to come in order to prevent the Death Company from getting absolutely aced.
I lost 4 models
and also
there.
to tie you up so you can't just shoot a unit away.
Yeah. No, he's tied up. He can't do anything. He has... I could switch into the fallback and shoot 1, but I'm not doing that just for the Silent King. This guy can't fail leadership.
Okay.
Leadership 10, unless you have any subtractions.
No, I do not.
So he's all good. You don't get your bonus to the primary, and you did your second retrieve.
Yep. So you've gotten 5 wounds back so far this game. 3 there and 2 off of warriors.
Exactly.
Yep, I got my second retrieve.
Okay. And you got another 10 man, so you had 2 points on no prisoners plus the.
Full 5, so that's going to be 3 points on no prisoners at the moment.
Yep. Okie doke.
All right, come at me.
Sorry, the Minis are dead.
Yes, they are.
I have not gained it, but I'm about to. If you want to put me up 1, Jack.
Okay, up
Thank
to
you,
5.
good sir. All right.
All right.
Zarek himself will go up to 14 because of living metal. And let's get into it.
Let's get with it.
Let's get jiggy with it, Jack.
Let's get jiggy with it.
All right. Pluses to hit are going to be on this unit and this unit. And
So I am now an Assault Doctrine Army wide.
yes. Yep. And okay, that's all good. Dante is dead, so no more Chapter Master. That is super nice. Although I don't have any minus to hit, so you're going to just hit on 2s.
Yeah.
Or is this guy the Warlord?
He's the Warlord.
Okay, so if I kill him, then they won't hit on 2s.
They'll hit on 3s, yeah.
Okay, that
One
makes
unit will hit on 2s again because I have the banner.
You do have the banner.
I do have the
+1.
banner, yeah.
That's fair. That's why the Death Company get the extra efficiency.
Yep.
All right. So Silent King's going to stay there. He'll shoot into combat, shoot at these 2 guys, and then make him fight last, and then I'll send a bunch
Try
of stuff
and glom him, yeah.
in. Exactly. And he's just going to have a 4-up invuln, 5-up Pheno Pain with 7 wounds?
Yep.
Okay.
8 wounds.
8 wounds.
8 wounds, because he gets the +1 off of Armor Indomitus.
Gotcha.
All right, buddy.
But no more 3-up invuln.
No more 3-up invuln,
All
unfortunately. I had to make sure he didn't take crippling damage off the Silent
He
King.
could have. You never know. But your saves are good, so he actually wouldn't have. Yeah, I don't think you made a single below a 3-up. Yeah, you didn't fail any.
I didn't fail any. I think they were all 4+, yeah.
Hilariously.
Let's see. I managed to rescue part of this plan by getting the Chaplain in there. I don't think you saw that. But
I didn't mind. At that point, I was like playing with house money.
But I'm pretty sure he would have died if I had 2 more hammers in there, given the amount of damage I did.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't make.
Because that would be another
Didn't make that many
15 damage.
They're
So
probably going to come.
he would
down.
be dead right now if,
They'll probably
events didn't transpire.
Flayed ones are probably going to come down and just give me extra points, and I think that's good.
Yep.
So these guys are just going to get random shots, and then I'll charge in there. Because they're fighting last, I'll get to activate here first, and then into the Chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I just have to worry about these Sanguinary Guard, which are quite nasty.
I've heard they're pretty scary.
I would rather the high AP of the Scorpex to live. Oh, sorry. My command protocols, I have used the Silent King's ability to double one of them, and that is, once again, the protocol of the Hungry Void, so the melee one.
Okay.
But that's because I have to do them pre-game, unfortunately. You can't swap in at the start of your command phases.
But you can double one up with Zarek.
You can double one up, and I thought Jack would just commit everything turn 2, and that's why I put it on turn 2.
Yeah,
So
well,
I was thinking I'd get 2 full turns of my whole army getting it, but Jack's played a little more conservative.
unfortunately, I have to play a little more conservative with the way you've been structuring this game.
Okay. You like how I structure this game.
I'm not a big fan.
They're going to shuffle over. I'm going to heal one of these guys.
Yep. So you're going to go back up to
I
a
have to
2-man?
technically heal at start, but
You can do that right now, yeah.
he was right over there.
So you feel 8 wounds so far.
That's why I kept this model, is because he was in Technomancer range. Doesn't matter where I put them.
You're just going to charge back in?
Yeah, charge back in. Maybe not with the 2-man, honestly. I might just bring them back and keep healing them.
That would be annoying,
Send a different one up. But I think I have to scream with the Wraiths here, because I won't be able to get anything else over this.
Okay.
So I'd like to come over this way, and I won't be able to fit over there, the whole unit, because I can't go inside the building.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
So you're going to find it a little hard to fight me with too many guys at once, I think. You're looking to charge my poor Assault Intercessors?
Potentially, yeah.
Well, that would be rude.
Because that's how I get on the objective, because I have plenty of Scorpex here.
Yeah, Scorpex are gonna mince these guys, for sure.
Yeah, every failed save is just a dead guy. It's kind of where you want to be.
I prefer every failed save is a third of a dead guy. That's more what Vanguard vets do. I really wish I had the 3rd unit of Sanguinary Guard here. I really do.
Now, what do you have on? Do you have axes on everybody?
Axes are on everybody, yes.
Okay, so you will, even with -1 to wounds.
Still wound you on 3s,
Yeah.
and then you don't get a save and you're dead. I do like that.
I have 3-up armor.
I'm AP 3, yeah, you get 6 up.
Yeah, because they lose an AP, whereas the sword gets the extra.
Yeah.
So,
But I'd much rather wound you on 2s than 3s, so.
all right, so these guys aren't wholly over the line anyway, so I don't need to worry about them. Just kill the stuff in front to get my
That's right.
points. And if I kill the Assault Marines, then I get a lot of points. because the Sanguinary Guard unit is straddling.
I would much rather this turn, but the Silent King was dead. Imagine if you just rolled no 6s.
Yeah, I think I'm going to...
You rolled 1?
I'm going to save these guys.
Even a couple?
And then...
Silent King would be dead right now.
If I need to, they'll come up that way. Cool.
I would deeply appreciate that.
Deeply?
Deeply.
How deep?
I mean, super deep. What do we need to...
Okay, so they're going to come over here and...
They're going to...
The Rodsy Doodle.
The Roderinos.
The old Rods.
You do have to bring in all your reserves this turn.
Yeah, so they're going to be the ones to start the action, and I think I put a second unit over here.
Just to try and make the charge?
Because I get a lot of points out of... I'll get 2 extra points for killing them.
Yep.
And force stuff to come this way, which...
I'm not into that.
All about that.
Yeah.
If you could pass me the tape measure, I'll just measure out the 9 here. Yeah, so they're going to be...
Yeah, I have to start trading up real soon. Because that's the main problem here is that if I just trade 1 for 1, I'm going to lose. So I have to start trading up. And that's going to come down to the Sanguinary Guard next turn, and we're going to see what they do, honestly.
Got a $5 super chat from Lyle Dixon. Please confirm with Jack that none of this is happening because I put Assault Marines in the list.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, if there was... you caught what I said earlier about how if there's Vanguard, I really wish that. Or like if there was Vanguard in the list. Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, they've been fine. They just lower the killing power of the list in favor of having more objective control, which in this matchup don't mean a lot. Objective control doesn't matter when you're threatening, like Siegs is as threatening as he is. I'd much rather have another unit of Vanguard. And I'd really like having just bolters pouring into you every turn. So I think I would really try to add in some more shooting and just put in some assault, not even a lot of shooting, just swap out the Assault Intercessors for regular Intercessors and include some more Vanguard, because I really like being able to just pour bolters into people. It feels really nice.
I'm going to go for the double charges over there.
The double charge, Siegs.
Okie doke.
Oh, mama.
Here we go. Shooting phase, Silent King is going to shoot into the Death Company.
You got it.
No Minis, so just do the flat 2 damage attacks first. It's not a heavy weapon.
Okay.
2s, 83, 2 damage. Okay.
First one. Second one. Dice.
Okay. Other shots are wasted.
Okay. Huh.
And then we've got the random shots from these 2 guys. So the Voltaic Staff. Ooh, 2 6s. That's 4 additional hits.
I don't love any part of when Siegs goes, ooh.
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 Ah. Only 3. Yeah.
AP?
AP 2. In
Bones.
2 damage each.
That does. 2 damage each?
Yeah, Voltaic Staff.
Ugh.
It's a relic.
Ooh.
And then the Aeon Staff is D3. 1, 3 hits and wounds. No invulns on this. It's AP3.
Good.
Okay. It's not AP4. And that's all for shooting.
Okay, all right, come on in, buddy.
Charge phase. The 6-man into those guys.
You got it.
It's not a
Negative, sir.
The 5-man over there. They do make it on
You
a
got
turn.
it.
Okay. If I can force Jack to interrupts, not over. Well, he won't interrupt over there, so I am activating first here.
I have the Vanguard vets.
Yeah, the 3
You
Vanguard
better
vets.
watch out, buddy.
The 3 Vanguard vets.
Luckily, it's only 5 guys, so we'll see how much they do.
Only 5 guys,
Only
Jack?
5. I mean, I know they have a ton of attacks, and they don't reroll anything, right?
No.
So they're just hitting me on 3s, wounding me on 4s?
Yeah, they're not near the bus. So Scorpec unit number 1 makes it on a 6. This unit over here. Okay. And then the other unit charging them and that guy.
Okay. Nope.
4?
4. You have +1, yeah. 4 will make it.
Get out of here, Jack. Jack was so happy for me.
I was
like
very
a
happy
second.
for a second, yeah. It was a new feeling for me.
These guys. Into
Yep. I don't know if you make it, Siegs. Yeah, you got it.
A 9? Can you measure though?
With Siegs, you can't be too careful. Please measure.
Okay. Jack did the exact right thing because now the Silent King doesn't have the Minis that get tagged, and I don't like any of that.
Oh, it's great. I really love it.
So these Wraiths.
I just have to kill everything except the Silent King at this point, which is a tall order, but it's what I have to do.
Yeah, they'll come over this way.
Okay. Just going for the safe play.
Yeah. They're coming, charging both, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I think I just make a line in front of the square pegs here.
This Chaplain is in a bad way.
And cool. So I don't care if you interrupt with 3 Vanguard vets. He's fighting last, so activate the 5 guys over there.
You got it?
Let's give them +1 attack. So let's drop me down to CP, and we'll
Down
give
to
them
4.
+1 strength as well.
So down to 3.
Yep. So normally it'd be 3 attacks each, but it goes to 4 with the strat.
Okay.
And then 6s are going to be explosions here.
Oh god, you and 6s?
I don't roll 6s. Okay. Only 2 6s.
All right. And then 4s? Or 3s, because you're +1 strength.
Yeah.
Oh mama.
All right, that many AP2.
AP 1s, right?
No, AP1 natively, but AP2.
Oh, because you doubled Hungry Void.
Oh, no, I didn't. They could be AP3s if I rolled any 6s there, but let's just say I didn't.
AP1 natively, AP2 because Novokh.
AP3 is.
Hungry Void would be if you're near him.
Oh, I have Hungry Void, so I actually don't need to use this +1 strength there because I'm strength 5.
But that's only if you're near him, right?
Oh, yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Well, it's not near any character, but they're all there.
Any character, but all the characters
No,
are
100%.
5s. I lose 2.
Okay.
All right, we will try to kill you in response. I assume I'm, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can just, it doesn't matter.
I can fight you, yeah.
Cool.
All right, start the.
You want to interrupt there?
No. I'm good.
So we'll activate.
Looks like you can get 3 off the Scorpic units on the objective.
Yeah, we'll do them first.
Okay.
So one of those guys is the sergeant. So here's his big swings. And he's not reroll 1. Oh, they reroll 1 as natively because they're destroyers.
All right.
Still misses.
Okay.
Winning on 2s.
2s?
Yeah.
Oh, strength 8?
Yeah.
That's pretty
This
good.
is the big swing.
Yeah. All right, here, 4s.
But I'm also protocol the Hungry Void, so the 2 guys die.
Dead.
And then the 2 other dudes. Reroll 1s from destroyer.
Yep, 3s.
Normally strength 7, but.
Oh, now it's strength 8.
I believe.
Interesting. But that would wound them.
I roll those. It might actually be strength 6. But I think it's strength 7.
Oh, look at that.
They're dead anyway.
Shocker.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we've got the other Scorpec unit.
How many of them can actually fight? It
3.
looks like 3.
3.
Okay.
Good with that?
Yep, good with that.
Okay. Once again, no, the sergeant is over there, so cannot swing with him.
Okay.
But these guys will get reroll wounds.
Sounds good.
Transhuman?
Nope. I'm going to fight on death and try and pick a unit up that doesn't have an invuln.
Okay.
Because they have a, what's their save?
3 up.
3 up. Okay, so they'll have 6 up.
So reroll the 1, and this unit got +1 to hit, along with the other Scorpec unit, so all hit.
Okay.
And then wounding on, I need to check what their strength is.
Well, I'm toughness 5, so there's no way you're wounding me on 4s.
Nope. So reroll wounds from the Silent King.
All right, 4s. I will, these are all damage 2?
2 damage.
Everything's going into me as damage 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll reroll the first failed one with his free roll.
Sure.
4s, free reroll. Okay, that's a fair number. Just gonna take this twice for feel no pains. Oh boy.
And he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead. He will. I've passed absolutely none of those feel no pains. He's gonna fight on death.
You're rolling feeling pains like me over here, Jack.
Oh, don't talk to me about feel
All
no
right,
pains.
whichever unit. Are you going to split attacks or go into
Do you have defensive mechanics?
-1 to wound?
-1 to wound. He's
This unit has the invuln, that unit does.
still gonna wound you on 3s if you decide to spend it. And he rerolls a wound roll for free, and he rerolls all his hits. I think I'm.
Even after you reroll the save?
Yeah, it's
It's all of them?
done. Hit, wound, and save.
Gotcha.
He's gonna go into the just the 5-man.
Boop.
All right.
Without the invuln.
Without the invuln, yeah.
Okay.
So 2s, full rerolls. Okay, and 3s now with a free reroll. 5 6-ups.
5 6-ups. All right. Can I make any? Nope.
Damage 3.
Oh, it's damage 3? Okay.
Yep.
So they die.
He dies as well. Got his pound of flesh.
All right.
Well, and my you can do all your pylons and whatnot. My assaulty boys are going to come in here and do their fighting. So the sergeant has 2 attacks base.
I'm going to
The
consolidate.
3 for being a sergeant.
Consolidate
4
these.
for shock assault. 5 for savage echoes. 6 for chainsword.
Let me just finish activating them
Yep.
because I'm going to get my bonus point.
Got it. 2, 3. Oh boy, you're coming in close, buddy.
I mean, you're not going to sit there.
No, I'm not. This is the charging time. All right, so hitting there, this is 16 attacks off of 3 guys.
Yeah, I'm going to replace them with the square peg bodies.
Yeah, you got it. So 3s and 3s. AP 2. Okay. Hitting on 3s, and then we're going to wound these boys on 3s.
T4.
Yep. Strength 4 plus 1 to wound.
Okay.
And then AP 2.
AP 2. Okay. So make one of those.
So that's the squad.
They die.
Blood Angels hit hard, man.
Yeah, but now it's 3-man unit. I was hoping to do a little more damage.
If it's a 5-man, I would just like start walking through units.
Yeah.
So now I believe I have to go in this direction if I pile in and consolidate.
Yep.
That's over 8, and that's significantly more. I feel like we're just going to, I don't think you're going to interrupt over here, so I think we're just going to charge into the next unit and then just try and body block this back one.
Yeah, I figured you would, but they're sending a resource that way.
Yeah, you're not sad about it for sure.
Nope.
All right, so you're at 2 CP.
Yep, enough for
You have a bunch of units in here that I can charge. That's good. I've lost a significant part of my army, unfortunately, which is bad.
Let's do some scoring.
So I'm going to get my 2 bonus points for the primary. I'm going to get, didn't finish off that unit, so only get 4 for her Purge the Vermin. And then for no prisoners, I killed 2 Assault Marines, the Death Company unit, and...
You killed 1 infantry unit. You've killed...
And the Vanguard vets.
20 models, so you got a 4 on it right now.
Okay.
Your retrieve data go up,
His retrieve data did go off.
I got that quarter, so it's just this one.
What about Jack's primary?
My primary, I'm going to get a 4 again.
And you go up to 1?
I go up to 1. That is going to almost certainly be a sacrificing a character on my turn.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. This unit is going to dive into this objective, this side of the board, and do retrieve data. I could also just run onto the objective, but I can't do retrieve data and do that.
I have no OBSEC.
You have no OBSEC, which is nice. Hopefully a lot of this is going to be dead, so if I'm going to be charging this, I'm just going to take your objective anyway.
Sure.
So
These guys are up against the
these fine gentlemen are going to just hop the wall like this, and they're going to start retrieving data in this quarter. I do have to bring down my Vanguard veterans this turn. So they might come down and try and go kill that. They're suited to killing your infantry, not as much your
they're quite good at
this
doing
stuff. Although they are AP3 right now. They have the 5 of invuln?
Yes.
Okay. So they're not bad at killing you here. Your toughness 5, so they're going to wound you on 4s
1
re-rolling.
CP minus 1 to wound.
Then you give up your interrupt, which feels pretty
I probably
decent.
won't do that, but it depends on what you actually commit.
Yeah, I think I will drop them down and attempt to just get the charge and do a crippling damage
We'll see.
to this unit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Luckily, I think killing that 1 unit for 2 CP was super worth it. I just needed to pull your pieces off the board. Because now I'm going to try and kill them this turn and leave you without that much stuff. That's the idea. We'll see.
Are you going to go into the Silent King again?
No, never again, actually. I've lost the ability to deal with him, and that is, I'm not going to say A-okay, but it's what's happening. They're going to get +1 to hit off the banner. That's it for my buffs. So these guys are going to come over here.
Yeah, you're right there.
Right on top of you.
12 inches,
Yep.
coming over. Doesn't even need the +2.
Unfortunately, it has come to this. You know, it's just, you hate to see it sometimes. Pretty sure at the end of the movement phase, whenever that happens,
no worries.
they're going to go here.
Yep, 9 inches away.
9 inches
They don't
away.
care about the forest.
They don't. They're good. They're Gucci. We are going to start throwing characters into these combats so that if Siegs wants to interrupt, he can't, basically.
I can. I just kill the character.
You get the character. That's it. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to hold this anymore because you're killing all my stuff.
I'm killing you.
Yeah, you're killing me. So
You can string back.
I will start on the Wraiths, and then if you want a heroic here, or you want to interrupt there, then I'll make you fight the character. So this character is going to stay here. These guys are going to move up like so.
What's the other character back there? The banner?
It's the Banner Boy, yeah.
Okay. Well, you can only use Angel Sacrifice once, anyway.
Once per phase, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I could potentially charge both. I do like that because there's a guy here.
Okay.
That way, if you pop the -1 to wound, then A, you're not doing interrupts, which sounds awesome. And B, they are particularly well suited to picking them up, which is quite nice. Now we have to move these guys somewhat. We do need to hold the objective. He holds the objective. All right.
Lay it on me, Jack.
Let's do some shoostings. How does that sound? I would really be happy if I had still my Chaplain here, although he did kill 10 of your models total. 5 Wraiths, you got 1 back, and then 5 Scorpex, which is pretty nice. Points-wise, he got his points back, but I'd really like him right now.
All right, let's see what he's got.
All right, shooting. I don't want to shoot them, obviously. That would suck. They're going to shoot, I'm going to say the unit right in front of them.
Okay.
If they're not trying to bite off more than they can chew. So 1 grenade, you are blastable. And then 2 hits, and no wounds.
Yeah.
Pistols, no hits.
Okay.
All right.
Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah, I'm debating just trying to pick up this 2-man right here between all the Vanguard.
Sure.
Because I think they can do it, and then that would make my life a lot easier.
Do you want to just tag the terrain then with them?
Yeah, I thought they were.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So they could all shoot here and just attempt to do 12 wounds, which would, on 4-ups, would make you on average die. I think we're going to do that just because I want to try and prevent this from going back up to a 3-man. I just want to remove your ability to do things generally this game.
All right, lay it on me.
All right, so first unit is going to shoot in.
Okay.
So it's a 7-man, so
you
that's...
should shoot this unit because guys have line of sight to that guy.
Oh, they only have line of sight there?
Well,
All right, so we're going to shoot
guys in
them.
the back.
Yeah, we're going to shoot them first.
Yeah, because everybody here has line of sight.
14. These guys are hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And they're going to wound on 5s.
Yep.
Just trying to get a little lucky here. 4 wounds.
Okay. 4 up invulns.
That's right. Kill a guy.
Kill a guy. Let's see if he regens himself.
Oh my god. All right, I was really worried.
So you shot there. It doesn't really matter where I pull.
Next unit.
Yep.
And then that. 3s. I shouldn't get both. But if I do...
I don't think it's unheard of.
It'd be dope if I did. That's going to be 3.
Okay, so I might
Dare you dream.
see if I get a 4-up on the first couple. I'll see if I get it on the last one. He would die. I don't care.
Yeah.
Rather interrupt.
Okay, well that was very lucky. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan.
All right, I think that's all the shooting.
Pretty much. He has a crack grenade he's going to throw.
Okay.
He's going to throw it into the Scorpex. Hits.
T5.
Does not wound.
Okay.
All right.
Who's charging first?
Interesting questions, yeah. These are all unfailable because I have +1. So I'm going to start over here.
Yep.
They're going to charge. They need an 8.
Yep, same thing as me.
Yep. Did not make it.
Not obviously your CP.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Them going in there.
Yep, they can't fail.
Okay.
And we've got 1, 2, 3.
Yes. They're going to charge both.
Okay.
Got it on a 5 because +1.
Yeah, no, you got it. Do you have a jack?
I think I might. So they don't have an invuln right now, and I'm +1 to wound. So I could I activate these guys first and then honestly pile out of you. I don't love that plan, but it would work. That just leaves you a unit to fight with.
Yeah.
Don't love it. They should clean these guys up pretty easily. I have a lot of attacks that are going to wound you on 2s. And if you do make me -1 to wound, you can't interrupt, which I think I'm okay with. Okay. So I think we are going to fight both, which might be a little greedy, but I think I have to be a little greedy right now.
Okay. Character man?
Character man in.
Is he going to go into both or just one?
Just the Scorpex. He needs to go right there in order to gut the entire unit's ability to fight me.
Okay.
3, still gets it.
Yep. Goes right there.
Because I'm +1.
Yep.
He's right there.
Just put him there.
Yeah, right.
Well, you can't physically be in the wall, but yeah.
Right there. And then I think these Sanguinary Guard are going to charge. You could pile them in and fight me no matter what. I could charge onto the objective, which would keep me safe from these guys piling in and fighting me on an interrupt. Hopefully there aren't that many left. We'll see. I could charge both to attempt to pick you up. These are the debates that I have. I think we're just going to charge the Scorpex with a 5-up invuln because I don't trust your 5-up Siegs.
Okay,
I really
fair
don't.
enough. Just make sure it goes down.
Yeah, I feel like I have to. I could charge here and throw like 3 guys here and then 3 guys from this unit in, and that should clean you up. But
you don't have the chapter master anymore. Templar.
I don't.
Or the Warlord.
Again, I think I might have to get a little risky. The main problem here is that you have 5-up invuln, and I don't trust that. Yeah, so we're just going to charge the Scorpex.
You make it.
Yep.
Easily. All right, so moving 8 inches, they're going to get all into the Scorpex.
That's right. If you want to interrupt, you'll be able to fight the Vanguard with 1 Scorpex, I believe. I might be able to make that 0 Scorpex. I just need to stay.
I'm not interrupting 1 Scorpex.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, my man.
Not into the Sanguinary Guard, obviously. I could just go into the Priest Man.
All right, so we're going to start here.
Yep. How would you like to split attacks?
Let me see. You get 6s here. Every 2 goes through. You're dead. So if I do 12 wounds, you should be dead. I'm going to hit you and wound you on 2s. So 15 attacks off 3 guys. I think I'm going to throw. I have 35 attacks. I think I'm going to throw. I'm going to throw 18 here, and I'm going to throw 20 here, 15 into the Rites. Would you like to -1 to wound?
No.
Okay.
I think it's better to interrupt, kill your character, and if that 5-up invuln unit lives, it's really quite good.
Yeah. So 20 into the Scorpex, 2s and 2s, and you get 6-ups against this. So, all right. 2s. Nice.
And then 2s again.
Yep.
And this is 5 guys?
This is 4 guys. They have 5 attacks apiece.
Okay.
That many 6-ups, please. Should be gone. I'd really like it if you were gone. Please die. Yes.
3 6s, so
that's going to be
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay. And you get to swing against the Wraiths.
All right. So 15 attacks against the Wraiths. 2s and 2s again. Sanguinary Guard hit really absurdly hard.
Definitely do.
Okay. And 2s again. I just really want to kill 2 to 3. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Okay. This is where I could potentially think about using a reroll. It's 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
Okay. So let's see how these first ones do. So only failed 1, so at this point not using a reroll, but 1 guy goes down so far. I'm just going to roll the next 4.
You got it.
So 2 guys go down.
Okay.
And I'll try and reanimate. 6 dice. That was the end of the attacks, right?
That was it, yeah.
Okay. 2 guys go down.
You got it. So who would you like to pull?
I want you to have to consolidate this way so you don't touch the objective.
Mm-hmm. I could get him back on that objective there.
Sure.
Okay. That's what we're going to do.
I assume he's on there.
He wasn't, but I was planning on just piling in and getting it. So
then in that case, if you're not on it, then
I would be able to get on it.
Well, what I'm saying is I might want to actually swing against them and stay in combat.
Okay.
And pull these 2 guys.
Okay.
Because if you can get on the objective, I only have 1 model there. The second guy can't swing around because he won't have enough distance.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you'd have to kill me in order to get me off the objective.
Now I'm just going for a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, same here. Are you going to interrupt?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to force you to fight my character.
Yep. Do you want to pick him up?
I'd rather not.
Okay. So we'll do the big swings first. I'll hit. 2s are rolling. These are flat 3 damage.
Yeah, okay, he's flat 3?
Yeah.
6 of Philippine. Yeah, okay, he's gone. I would have really liked his attacks into you, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
Vanguard, swingling, as they're known to do.
All right.
2.
So this is 35 attacks, you said, but these guys are only on 3s.
4 accurate.
Okay.
So this -5
And
the
I
second time.
5-up invulns. So
Yep.
should die here.
You probably should with 35 attacks going into you.
Okay.
And then 2s.
This is half.
This is a little more than half.
Okay.
That many 5-ups on the first batch.
How many more left?
Another 15 attacks coming in.
So 4 5-ups. So that means 1, 2, 3, and 4 guys are dead.
Yep.
So should get them.
Yep. So 15 more. 3s. And 2s.
Yep. So I need to roll really high on the 5-ups here. Not hot enough. And they go down. Okay.
Hot and
Do
spicy.
you want to engage the Silent King?
I would rather not. I suspect I'm not going to have much of a choice about that next turn.
Nope.
But I would rather not. And then I'm going to roll to see if I get retrieve data. And I get to hit them.
Oh, they're not troops? Go ahead
They're
and
not.
swing there first.
Assault Marines are...
Blood Angels should make them troops. You would think that'd be natural.
Listen, you don't need to tell me. You need to tell GW that. 3s and 3s.
Do 6s do anything?
No, they don't do anything.
No?
No.
Okay. D4.
So +1 to wound. Those are going to be -2.
-2. Okay. 6s, no. They die.
Assault Intercessors, man.
Pretty good.
They're pretty good.
All right. So they go down.
And I'm just going to prevent this unit from really going anywhere.
I'm just charging you.
I believe you, buddy.
They weren't getting... There's nothing on that side anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Do I retrieve the Knockman data?
I get to swing there.
Oh, okay. Hit me. -1 to hit.
I'm already minus. They didn't have the pluses the Scorpex had.
Right. So you're down. You're hitting on 5s now? Because you're base 4, right?
Yeah, base 4.
So 5s.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Obviously.
No 4s this time. And then
3s.
3s. Reroll wounds. That many. No extras, so it's just AP3.
AP3 or 2?
AP3. Normally AP2.
Oh, Novokh, okay.
Novokh.
5 ups.
All 2
So
damage
4
each.
die. Okay. So that's a lot. Hoping to kill slightly more, but I can't really expect. I just had to get greedy, I think.
No, I think that was...
Do I complete Knockman data? I do.
Yeah.
So I have it for an 8. You have it for an 8.
Yep. All good?
All good.
Morale.
I think this is where
Can you fail if you lose 4?
They are leadership 9. So if I lose 4, I could. They're not near the banner, so they're good.
Okay. And I can't take any leadership.
That's right. Yep.
Good. I'm going to gain a CP.
Yeah, this is probably where things turn against me pretty hard, I think.
So if I kill these Sanguinary Guard,
so I get 2 for the mission primary as well, and you actually are going to get a 0 on primary.
Yeah.
So let's go over that score real quick. So we're going. Is this Richard? Is this the start of your turn 4?
Turn
4. It is 4. Yeah.
Turn 4. Okay.
All right. So how many command points does each player have?
I'm going to be at 1. Jack's at 0. I didn't put them in the right order. Where is the?
There's 0 on primary for Richard.
That's right, and I get 2 for my mission primary.
Okay. So you both have 4 on the mission primary. Or on
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, because you missed it once, I
there
missed
it
it
is.
once.
The living metal one.
Okay.
So I'll get an extra 1 from living metal. I figured I'd have wounded models.
And I have an 8 on retrieve Knockman, and Richard also has an 8.
Okay.
Luckily, though, I don't think he's going to get a 12.
Did you get Stranglehold?
I do.
Yeah.
I have 4 right now.
Okie doke. So Wraiths can fall back in charge, which is awesome. So I'm going to heal a model from there and charge back in. And
They can fall back in charge. Interesting.
Yeah, they can. And then with the Fight Last ability, I will be able to... Jack doesn't have CP, sorry. So
That's
irrelevant.
I feel actually super confident that if Zeracon if you hadn't killed 3 of my guys on Overwatch on flat 6s,
It's a lot of shots.
I'm pretty sure this game would be pretty much mine. Because Zeracon would be dead, and at this point you have like 8 Wraiths and 2 characters.
So they're coming over this way. They're moving 13. I don't think it's worth going into them. So, with the Silent King. So yeah, it's actually probably better to jump them. So I have to heal them now. Sorry.
Okay.
And 1 model comes back.
And then they're going to go fight those
I think they have to go that way.
Vanguard veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really happy I could pick off that 2-man. That was pretty lucky.
Yeah. It wasn't like totally unreasonable. For
No, it
2 full
wasn't.
squads.
It wasn't.
Okay. I think between the little bit of shooting, try and finish them off and charge that way. That means the Fight Last can go here. I can activate there first. Jack can't interrupt.
Yep,
So,
I'm out of CP.
and then just leave it as those squads and the banner guy. That's probably what I need to do here.
What, these guys and the banner guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do I go? I think I send them as far as possible just in case these guys actually pick up the Sanguinary Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could send Zarek
How far do these guys move?
13 with a +1 from Silent
Got
King.
it.
Not passed, right?
Not passed. No, you're good.
So,
You would need a 6.
with the +1.
Oh, no, you need a 5 with the +1.
And then I'm just going to string them this way in case I want to come back. This is like a big deal with melee armies.
Yeah.
Giving yourselves options with your charge
Yep,
moves.
I was probably a little close over here. Didn't need to be quite that close. but I don't think it ultimately matters that much. Just trying to burn turns at this point.
To be clear, these 2 units are getting the pluses to hit.
Oh, he picks 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I don't need to be in the forest.
And is it CP for them to fall back?
No, it's a data sheet ability.
So you've gotten another one of those back. So in total, you've gotten 3 wound model back
Yes.
this game.
Yep.
All right, just good to keep track of.
You've done a pretty good job of just denying it. And then the Silent King, he definitely wants to try and pick these guys up. I think I want to just come up over here so I can easily come back
Okay,
if I want to, or go that way,
sounds good to me.
or shoot down into those intercessors.
Boo,
They'll come over here.
boo, and hiss
And you have no fight
in
last,
equal
right?
measure. Nope, out of CP, no fight last.
Okay.
I would hate if you were to kill me like this. You know,
Sorry.
that would suck.
More than an inch away. All right, we'll go with the voltaic staff into these guys.
You got it?
Here we go, voltaic staff, 6s.
Oh no! 3s?
3s.
AP?
AP2.
AP2, so 3 ups right now. And
Sounds
one guy goes down. I'm going to make it harder for you to charge onto the objective if you want. Actually, you can't really charge me with the
I
Silent King.
can't really charge you.
Yeah, so we're just going to go like that. So
The Aeon staff,
they can't charge backwards.
2 hits,
Okay,
and no wounds.
hot.
Okay. And
Is
I
it
think,
Silent King o'clock?
yeah, Silent King time.
Baby.
So definitely want to get rid of them. And do I put them
You don't
Minears
have to
in?
do that.
No.
No, you don't have to do
Everything
that.
there.
No, you don't have to, man.
Sorry, no Minears. The AP. 2 hits,
Okay.
2s, 1 AP3.
AP3 is going to be 4 up.
2
Dies.
damage, and then 9 shots.
Okay. Really like to just get a solid 12 this turn. That'd be pretty hot.
Okay. Is that many?
AP1, 2.
AP2.
AP2, so 3 ups. Dies, unfortunately. Would have really liked to get those points. Still going to get a 4, though.
Charges.
Chargy. You got it.
7.
Where would you like to charge you with the
I'm going to just take the 5 and make sure a model guaranteed on the objective.
You got it?
So we'll do it as this guy. And then he'll come
Oh, because you're +1. That's where the 5 comes from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then those guys over there, they can't fail.
You got
You
it?
block me off. So just come up like so.
Okay.
And we've got these guys over here. We're going to charge in the 2 characters, leave the space for the Silent King.
Okay.
So this guy will just come over here.
Can you charge in that second one and leave space for the Silent
Yeah,
King?
this guy flies, so just go over there.
You got it? All right. So he goes whoop.
And then the next guy will go in. He can't fail that. Boop. And then Silent King can't fail. Gotta roll it anyway. 6.
He tried a little bit.
Fight last.
Okay. And not that it matters.
And then, do I even bother going to kill those Assault Marines or just make sure I guarantee kill these guys? The Silent King actually might not pick up the whole unit, so I'm going to just come back this way.
You got it.
Because I don't think they're that relevant because you already did that quarter.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. 11.
Get that.
So
Yep.
one guy's going to touch back here.
Boo. I was
Yeah.
really hoping you just leave that.
I know. So 4 guys will swing.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that's
Nope, 3 guys. Sorry.
3 guys will swing.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So where would you like to go first, my guy?
They're fighting last.
Yep.
Doesn't matter about interrupts, so we'll just see how much damage I do over here.
Yep. Sounds good.
Just base these guys. Touch the edge of the objective.
So you're just hitting on 4s. Oh, you're hitting on 3s because you're
Threes.
+1.
Yep.
3s, no rerolls. 3s, no rerolls.
Yes.
Okay. Bring it on.
And flat 2 damage. It'll be all invulns. Let's actually see. This is the least important one.
All right, go for that.
Because I might do the +1 attack over here.
Sounds good. If you don't kill anything, though, you know what's coming to those guys.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
The fight of a lifetime.
These guys are the Flayed One murderers.
4, 5, 6.
6 guys, yep. 3s, right?
Yep. 6s are explosions.
Oh, you know what happens when you come at the Flayed One murderers.
No 6s.
You get murdered. 4s?
4s. These will be
AP1?
2.
2. All right. So we're looking at 5s. All right, I take 1 wound.
Okay.
The Flayed One killers!
I'm glad this combat wasn't relevant. So we'll go with the voltaic staff guy.
You got it? -1 to hit.
Okay. You don't get the explosions in combat, unfortunately.
Sadness.
2 AP2 2 damage.
All right, 4 ups. One dies.
And then the Aeon Staff.
Yep.
Is,
If I pull one more model, the Silent King will not be able to fight. Because you have to be able to fit within your own guy.
pile this guy in.
Oh, that's that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 attacks. Doesn't matter.
All right, well, Silent King will get to fight now if you feel like it.
We've got... Yeah, the Wraiths are going to fight regardless, so we'll fight the Silent King.
Okay.
Here's the...
-1 to hit.
Yep. 1 miss.
Okay.
2s.
Strength loads.
Yeah, AP4.
Okay. AP. Okay. 6s.
Nope. 5-3 each. And then these next ones are going to be AP3, 2 damage each.
Okay. -1 to hit.
Yep. 2s. That many?
Silent King's so good. Why? That's it.
Yep.
That's the squad.
All right. Didn't need the Wraiths there.
Nope. Wraiths over here.
Yep. So I'll spend my CP as +1 attack.
Sounds good to me.
1, 2.
So you're dead out. Not that that particularly matters.
5. And these guys are based up here.
Yeah. So 3s into 3s. All right. Into 3s again. Yeah, you love to see that. All right. Straight 4-ups. Nope, they're all dead.
Okay.
All right. So the
just
Flayed
chase.
One killers.
I'm on the objective, so I'll just stay there.
Yep. Earning their name.
Yep.
It's one squad. I mean, I don't know. Assault Intercessors hit ungodly hard.
Yeah, they do.
3s and 3s. Okay. All right, so I probably will not kill the whole unit because I can't. 6 ups.
AP2.
2.
4 go down, and then reanimations. I get 1 back, so 3 go down.
So you got an extra model back.
Yeah.
So just keeping track, you've got 3 infantry models back, and you've gotten 3 big models back.
4 went down or 3 went down?
4 went down, and then you got 1 back.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So I do get a 4 on primary.
Yep.
And you don't get your mission alternate primary thing. So, well, I can no longer kill you, which is kind of a problem. Let me take a look at the scores. John, how are we looking on scoreboard?
So Jack gets a 4, and then
And you don't get your alternate mission primary.
what is...
So let's take a look at secondaries real quick. Richard, in your turn, did you score any points on Purge the Vermin?
2.
So that takes you up to 10.
Yep.
Your Retrieve and Knockman data is sitting at an 8.
It's going to sit at an 8.
What are we thinking for no prisoners for both of you, gentlemen? What would you say is an estimate if you don't want to count it out
His
right
is
now?
probably going to be a 10 right now, if I had to guess.
So you got...
I'll count it up later, but it might be a 10.
Okay.
With the +1, it might be an 11.
I'll put it as a 10, and
you
we'll...
should have 15, or close to it.
Okay.
Because you got 15 Scorpec destroyers. That's 45. You got 5 plus 6, 7 wraiths because I regen 2.
Okay.
Right? Or
You've regened 3 3-wound models total this game.
Okay, so let's save them for the end. So you killed 5 of those guys. That's 60. You killed the 2 10-man warrior squads. That's 80. You killed 11 flayed ones. It's 91. And in terms of
I've killed 4 more flayed ones, so that's 95.
95 plus the extra 9 wounds, so you're at an 11 as well.
+1, +2, I mean, right?
Well, 95 plus 9, you're at 104, and then you'll get a +1 for 11.
Got it. So we're pretty even on no prisoners, I think, at the moment, although you're probably going to start to edge me out because I can't really kill these.
Okay. Right now, it looks like the primary is actually tied at 12 apiece on the main with 4 each on the mission secondary.
Yep, yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so it's pretty tight then.
Pretty tight. And
These
how about the
new
overall
missions
score?
typically tend to be.
How about the overall score, John?
All right, so that overall score, right after Jack scores his primary in turn 4, before he scores any secondaries on turn 4, is 51 to 54, favoring the Necrons.
Okay, that does not sound great.
But Jack has the command point advantage. 1
I
to 0.
do. I have 1 to 0.
There you go.
I pick my die siegs.
Stranglehold is pretty easy because you come 1, 2. Oh no, so it's not.
It's not easy. What I think is going to happen is these guys are going to come out, they're going to charge, and then
Get the
pile
obstacle.
in and so that I'm only being fought by one character. Get OBSEC on the objective, take it, get my mission primary, hold you to a 4. We're going to see how that goes. I could also charge here, but then I feel like I die. I have to not be in combat with your wraiths when it comes time to fight me. So I think what's going to happen is, I mean, you
Just
only
measure the total distance.
You have enough models on the objective that I'm not really going to do it. So the total distance would be...
You could physically move the model around if you need to.
It would be under 14 for the distance. Okay. So I would need
8
a
inch goes to
7 with +1, so that's going to be a 6.
Okay.
And then I just
So
need to
you're
put
charging
1
this
in, pile around, and then pile like that. So I'm only fighting the character, so I have OBSEC on the objective. Sure. Not ideal. I will use the CP to re-roll it if I need to.
Just put them there.
But doink, yoink a doink doink. And then these guys are going to advance. This is the point where we're just, they go 18 because I'm +1. This is the point where I'm just playing 4 points, trying to hold objectives.
And those are the Assault Marines flying back.
That's right.
Just get on the objective because you're leaving it.
Because I'm
and
leaving.
You don't want to accidentally, oh, you were going to get a 4, now you get...
yeah, I don't want you to get 12 by accident. This will keep you to a 4, and yep, we're going to fire some pistols in combat, and then we're going to...
Question for you, Jack.
What you got first, John?
Is anything holding that objective in your deployment zone? It's a little hard to tell in the overhead.
He's got the banner man.
Yep, there's a Sanguinary Ancient right there.
Good old Sanguinary Ancient.
Sanguinary Ancient Dio. And he is unlikely to die, and he is OBSEC, so I could theoretically make a play next turn to take an objective to get myself that end of turn scoring.
Sure.
So firing some pistols into combat with your
your flayed ones.
Your flayed ones. Gonna hit twice.
T4.
Gonna wound once. That's gonna be AP2.
AP2.
It's the heavy bolt pistol plus Assault Doctrine.
Kills the guy, and he doesn't come back.
You do love to see it.
Okay. So there's 2 flayed ones versus 3 intercessors, but I'll get to swing first.
Yes, but they are the flayed one killers.
Well, we'll find out. Maybe this is the time I roll a bunch of 6s to hit.
I mean,
with only 2 models left.
They're going to charge here. They need a 6.
Okay, no Overwatch, obviously.
CP reroll. All right, 8 got it. So we're going to put
9 because you're +1.
Yeah. So we're going to put that guy right here.
Yeah, you got it now because 9 is plenty.
9 is plenty.
Yeah.
6 might have, or the 7 with the +1 might have been a little much. I just need to stay outside of your heroics.
Yeah, it's only 3 inches.
And then there.
Are you staying out of his heroics? Yeah.
So the problem is, so I need to stay outside of 3, but so I can pile 3 in.
Because I'll base you on the
Yeah,
heroic.
you'll base me on the heroic. So I'll pile 3 in to get to there.
Yeah, you're good.
And then I'll get out of there.
Make them equidistance and then come around.
Your models are floppy.
Yeah.
You do not want to stay out.
Okay, go ahead and swing.
All right, so...
You probably don't want to, I'll just warn you, you don't want to swing with too many models because I could reanimate a model into that hole if you kill.
Well, I'm going to pile in so I'm right there. I see what you mean, though.
Yeah.
So we're only going to swing with 1.
Exactly. You can intentionally swing, but not a lot because Jack is getting out of combat with the Wraiths, so he's not worried about them swinging back.
Yes. Would like to move block you, honestly, but you can't really move block Wraiths.
Yeah, I ignore intervening
Yeah,
models.
that's so I'm just going to kind of hope you fail your charge.
Okay.
I can also, well, if I'm going to be here, then I have to be where the Silent King can charge me, unfortunately. 1 model swinging. Unfortunately, it's still 5 attacks.
I will laugh if you kill one.
And 4s, 3.
Take his armor saves.
You have to reanimate now.
Take his armor saves.
AP2.
So 6 ups.
6 ups.
Can I actually fit in this space? Because if it's irrelevant, then I won't.
You can.
I can?
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
no way to avoid it.
I'm going to take 6 ups here.
All right, don't roll 3 5-ups, my man.
3 5-ups, baby. Because I can heal the model. No.
Okay, thank God.
It wasn't.
So we're going to pile, consolidate out.
Oop.
So I'm not in combat with these stupid wraiths anymore.
Because I can heal the model, I'd rather just do that.
Just like this, we're taking the objective with OBSEC. Everybody's on it. You get to hit me back with your character, but you probably want to start over there.
Yeah. So the 3 flayed ones, or 2 flayed ones.
2 flayed ones.
Looking for 6s.
You
No.
don't find
2
any
hits.
of those. 4s.
1 save to keep that guy alive.
Good.
He's good. All right.
Because they are the...
Go ahead and swing and kill the flayed ones.
So they actually have fewer attacks right now, and they're winning you on 4s. It's a bit of a slap fight now because I don't have Shock Assault or Savage Echoes.
Okay.
So 3s, and then they're wounding you on 4s.
Yep, T4.
Yep. 1.
Okay, well, it really is a slap fight.
It's super slap fighty. 6 up,
6
into
up.
a 5 up to reanimate.
Nope, one guy's left. Okay.
I am going to wrap him.
The character over here, I think that's completely irrelevant.
Well, I'm doing
It's
it.
not like falling back is doing anything.
No, because you just shoot him with the Sonic King.
I'm going to shoot them.
Looking at the end of Jack's turn, are you going to get those mission points?
I'm going to get 2 on mission
I
primary.
get to swing back with that
Yep,
character?
unless you kill all 5, which I don't think is super likely.
Voltaic staff, I wish it worked in combat.
Thank God.
2.
AP3?
Yeah, no, AP2.
5 ups.
2
I
damage.
do lose 2, but luckily I'm okay.
Okay.
And so I do get 2 on mission primary. Siegs is going to get a 4 on primary.
All right, we
the start
did
of turn
have
5.
a quick question from the chat. Thank you so much to Mr. Kerry K for the super chat. Richard, got a question for you. How do you feel about 60 warriors and 60 flayed ones with some Scorpexing characters for a true Silver Tide?
Feels like you're going to struggle against Tau. That's the main reason I think the Airburst unit is just so good against the big units. But
That's a fact, yeah.
yeah, I think that's, if that wasn't a factor, then I do think that list is actually quite strong. But the Rites and Scorpex are just great to add along flayed ones. I ran a 20-man break of warriors with a 20-man break of flayed ones, so I had that kind of 1-2 punch in the game against Nyx Chaos a couple weeks ago. So they performed awesome there. If you're bringing it to a tournament, you have to expect Tau, and almost every unit, everybody's starting to copy my Airburst unit, which
Including me.
people, they were like, no, Airburst isn't even mathematically close. It's one of the worst weapons Tau have. And I'm like, well, it shoots out of line of sight, so that's worth a lot.
Yeah, that
and
is.
Now everybody's running that Crisis unit. So.
Because it also hits insanely hard.
Being a CP.
And against good players, they won't just leave their units in line of sight of you.
Exactly. So Silent King goes to 15, which is kind of relevant now.
Yep.
Um,
He was almost dead, and then, events transpired to prevent that.
So I'll just swap into the shooting one. That's going to be 6s to wound or extra AP, and then if I'm in half range, ignore the other part doesn't matter. Okay, so the rates are just going to pick these guys up, and it's going to come down to, can I shoot these guys away? I'm going to revive the one Wraith over here.
Yep, sounds good.
Boop. Or do I just tag the terrain, shoot them, because Jack so generously at the beginning of the game wanted his objective out.
I was thinking it as the turn was going. I'm like, I would rather have some terrain right now.
So need to secure those extra points, and then prevent Jack from holding as many objectives as possible. If I string out these, is it possible to string these Wraiths out? I don't think so.
Yeah, I suspect they're locked to that objective.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just put them at max coherence?
Go for it, bud.
Because we know where they are.
Just roll your advance on them, because I assume you're not charging anything.
Charging over here. I wouldn't be able to charge them and get on the objective. I don't think.
No way.
I do have the Veil. So I could send one character back here, veil them over there, and go for a charge on one of them.
That feels way more risky than you actually have to.
Well, because you have the bottom of the turn scoring, right?
That's true.
Can you just explain how that works for a turn?
So basically, at the end of my turn, or at the end of my next turn, I will be able to score at the bottom of the turn as opposed to at the start of the turn, which gives me a lot more play. Like this turn here.
Oh no, I mean the mission primary.
Oh, the
There's
mission
a bunch
primary.
Of bonus points at the end of
There
the battle.
are. I need to look at those again, actually.
This is going to dictate what I try and do here, because I also want to.
At the end of the game, if I hold the objective marker in your deployment zone, this one, I get 4 points, and if I control either of these, I get 2 points for each.
2 points for each.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And the same goes for you.
Can the Bannerman reach this without a charge?
He can go up to 21 inches.
All right, so let's see
So
if he can
he's
actually.
right here. Yes.
He can touch the objective?
He can touch the objective.
Okay, so I might want to, and that's with an advance?
That's with an advance. Yeah,
Okay.
because he moves 14 because of his banner, and then he advances 6 plus 1. That make him 21 inches.
So I'd have to put a Wraith up here to block that particular spot, force you to charge into the Wraiths.
That's right, yeah.
They are irrelevant. They are.
Wow, that's so rude. You don't get points at the end of your turn for controlling any of these.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Yeah,
not
it's only
this-
1 through 4 you get them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you get them at the end of the game?
Then both of us get them at the end of the game.
Oh, I can get them too.
Yeah, you get them at the end of the game. Yeah.
All right, so that makes me want to go over there with the Wraiths. So I think I
Okay.
will do that plan. But do I want to teleport them or do I want to go for the charge? So they got the +1, move 13.
So
Can that model fit over there?
Go to your back of your base. I don't believe. Maybe one can, and then the problem is, can the rest get there without being on top of the cargo container?
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay.
So I can go that
yes,
way.
you can.
So let's just see if you, I'm going to hold that back over. Can you put your finger there and we'll look at what the charge is?
So that is the
That's
front
this
of your
one.
base.
No, that's back to back.
That's the back of the base.
Yeah, that's back. So
So 4 inches.
is it 4 or 5?
It's 4. It's
Four,
inside. It's
so
inside
with
5.
+1, not snake eyes.
No, it's inside 5. So it needs to be a 4.
I'm +1.
Right. So 3. And not snake eyes.
Yeah, not snake eyes.
Math.
Good.
Math.
Okay.
Yes. We're on
So
the same
I'm going to
page.
go for that plan.
I'm so looking forward to you rolling snake eyes here and being
Luckily, well, snake eyes.
turbo sad.
Snake eyes into snake eyes.
Like, what are the odds, right?
Not what you want. Okay. Well, with snake eyes, I won't be able to hit most of the unit. The other guy.
Yeah, you get to attack with like 2 guys.
The other guy's going to go back here. Or sorry, the guy who wasn't in combat. The guy who was in combat is flying back there.
Okay.
And Silent King should be able to finish them up in shooting.
Do you have the?
Yeah, I have to decide where they're going to go. Because I could get points if I survive on this objective. That is pretty interesting. Because I could just use the veil to get over there.
Don't you have to be in range in the start of your turn? Oh, you mean put the guy over there?
Yeah. Put the physical guy. It's also in my movement phase, not command phase. So I could just put him there. In that case, if you come off that objective, you're not holding your
Yeah, I'm not holding my home objective, but I don't get points for holding my home objective.
Oh, it's mine?
It's yours.
Mine, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could also just...
You would get 4 if you held that one back there, which seems unlikely. And you would get 2 for each of these you control at the end of the game.
Yeah. So I really want to kill them. I might actually put a couple shots down there. Because if I kill, one model, it's still fine. I definitely need to finish them off. So I'll tag the terrain here with the Silent King because he unfortunately cannot go around and reach that.
Yeah, he doesn't have fly, right?
He does have fly, but I
He
physically...
just doesn't have the... Oh, because you have to go around the building.
yeah, I can't
Because you
go
can't land on top.
I could land on top, but I'm not touching the objective with 8 inches.
Yeah, sounds good.
So with these guys, what is the weapons does the banner guy have? Is he
He's
Teeth of Terror?
No, he's not that good in combat. He's like 5 attacks, strength 5, AP 4,
But he is
2
OBSEC.
damage. He is OBSEC.
So I'd have to kill him in return. I still think I'd have to defend this objective.
Okay.
Because if I get on that one, I'll be able to get the OBSEC. I'll get the 2 point. No, I don't get the 2 points.
At the end of the game, you would.
At the end.
Not at the end of your turn. At the end of the game.
It might actually be worth going over here. Because I can just easily touch that. Your banner guy comes out, he OBSECs that objective, but he's only OBSECing one objective. And if I kill you off that one, it would mean these guys could kill me and consolidate over here.
Yep.
And then they walk 6, 12-inch charge. They would be able to potentially charge with a +1.
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to stay over here.
Just gonna stay on the objective.
Because you have to hold the ones on my half to get the points,
To get the
right?
points,
Not
yes.
that one.
Not that
Yeah.
one.
So in that space to block you from advancing to touch it, and then putting the wraiths right around here.
You got it.
And just be outside of. These guys might be able to make a long charge, but with the forest there.
I would rather.
Pretty safe.
Yeah, I think this is what it comes down to right here.
Yep.
Because if you leave me with like one functional unit, then it's not that good.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So this guy's tagging. He'll shoot that way.
You got it.
Oh no, he fell back. This guy's gonna shoot.
Okay, you got it. One shot. And hit.
Doesn't wound.
No wins.
Okay. Silent King. He is pretty confident in his combat, just picking those guys up.
Oh man, but if you don't though, that's like the game.
Yeah. But I'm gonna shoot all my shots down that way.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
2s. All AP3, 2 damage.
AP3. 2 guys in cover and
Oh, sorry, 2 of them are AP4 because I rolled 2 6s there. So.
Okay. So I still have a 2-up, so 2 6s, 6 ups, and then 1 5-up, right?
It's 8, yeah.
Good. So I lose 1 guy.
And then we've got the 9 shots.
Okay. These are damage 1 or 2?
These are damage 1.
Damage 1.
2s.
And 3s? Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just That one's the AP3, those are AP2.
Okay, these are 1 damage. I would really like to kill one more guy to make your charge harder.
Yeah.
Already took on the guy in cover, so I just have to do that. One was AP3, 2 are AP2.
Yep.
So the 2 that are AP, one that's AP3, and one that's AP2, fails it.
And then one guy takes a... Well, you had to take a model in cover.
This guy was receiving cover because he was on the other side of a crate within 3 inches.
Okay. No, I wasn't in half range. Okay, but you take another wound.
It has to be. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
get
I
cover
wasn't
on
in
half
half,
range.
yeah.
Okay.
But I picked the extra AP.
So everybody's on the objective, so we're just going to take it on that card
Okie doke.
there. All right.
Charge him in.
All right. So I removed the closest guy.
Great.
But
6 inches.
6 will make it. Question is, how many will get to swing?
With 6 and then 3 inches, it should be pretty good.
I think you might get 2.
And then 6 and 9, that's plenty.
It'll be 3. Yeah.
Okay. And then this guy.
Because you have to go up and over the cargo container, so you wouldn't be able to pile down if you go over.
If he goes 6 and then
If you come out to here, that guy's not going to be able to swing.
6 and then, well, he's moving. Yeah, 6 and then 3. If I put that guy within a half inch, I think.
Half inch, it would be about there-ish.
Yeah.
So no, you're not going to be able to swing that.
Okay. So we'll leave him over here. I'm still coming.
Yeah, I mean, 3 should be more than enough.
Silent King charges in. And
You
then
got
the
it.
other dude.
Maybe he rolls bad.
Boop.
I think if you whiff on either of these combats, that's huge.
Cool.
But we'll see. All right, what do you want to do first?
We'll go ahead and swing. We'll swing this. They're fighting last. You don't have an interrupt, so we'll just swing over there.
Yep.
The chrono. 1.
1 AP.
I believe it's 3. It's definitely not.
It's not 0,
It's
right?
not 0. So
Damage.
it should be damage 1.
Okay.
I'll just double check for you. I don't often swing with the Aeon staff. What has he got? Aeon staff is AP2, 1 damage.
You got it.
Okay, and then
All right.
his 3 additional attacks.
Sounds good.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong. That was this. So it is actually AP0.
Okay,
So
pass it.
Here's the Aeon staff. It's 1 attack, hits 1 wound.
Okay. Do you get exploding 6s or anything on that?
No.
Okay. AP?
2.
Damage 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fail it.
Okay.
Take 1.
Silent King,
I was really hoping you kill 2 because then the Silent King can't fight the 3rd guy.
the 1
but
damage one.
highly unlikely.
And then 1 more save.
AP?
AP2, I believe, on this.
Good.
Okay. And then here come the 6 attacks.
Damage 2, right?
Yep. 2s.
AP 3. So 6s. They are dead.
They're dead. Other attacks don't matter.
Did I use my CP on my turn? Reroll the charge?
Yeah, you reroll the charge.
Oh, that's right, because I rolled a 4.
Okie
All
doke.
right, so 3 get to swangle. I assume
You
they
know,
have plus
if-
1 to hit?
If these guys aren't, we'll just stay like that.
Is that within?
Because I could pile in.
Yep. 6 inches, yep, you're set. So
Okay.
3 guys rerolling wounds.
Plus 1 attack.
Yep.
5 attacks each. 1.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, rerolling wounds.
Yes.
So I need you to roll really bad right now. A little worse than that, please.
3s to wound, reroll.
So the reason why this combat determines the game is because they can become obsec and take one of your objectives.
Yeah.
And
From the
then,
Batman.
and the score is close enough right now where I think that determines it.
Yeah. These are all 6-ups.
Yep.
Keep them alive? No.
They're dead.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's it. I get my first non-combat one to go.
I'm just going to... Well, it'd be hilarious if he survives.
Right. So obviously, you know, we go for humor over all else. So now we'll see if the this one unit can kill every single guy on your side. Every single flayed one. Flayed ones just aren't that good, man. You know? Take that many 6-ups, please.
6-ups. No.
Okay.
He's gone.
All right. So we will attempt to do things with this unit, I think.
Yeah.
Although I think it might be a little fruitless. Might be lacking in fruit.
Come on, it's the 3 Assault Intercessors. They can do anything.
I mean, they're going to attempt to charge.
So I'm going to get a finish off Code of Combat. Not Code of Combat. Purge the Vermin.
Are you? Is he in that quarter and they're in that quarter? That's going to be 2-1, right? Or is that
I
going to
get
be
4.
4? So that'd be take you to 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Finish off, not
Oh,
max
okay,
off.
not
I didn't
max
say
off.
max, finish off. That's the
Got
only
it.
points I can get.
All right, so I'm pretty sure I cannot win this game. I don't really have much. I can take an objective.
I tried to make it so you couldn't get
I can be in the building here where you can't. Silent King can't get me. And you popped your 1 CP, so you can't heroic with them. So I could just be right there and take the objective.
Sure.
Unfortunately, that doesn't give me much.
because we trade the points there.
We trade the points. You get 2, I'll get 2. Or I can make it so you get 0 and I get 0. Either way, I don't think that's particularly fun. These guys will attempt to charge in here, see if I can get on the
Just
objective.
measure the total distance.
Unfortunately, it's through a forest, which means I need a literal 11.
Okay, go ahead and roll it, because that.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll move 6 and you'll roll the 11. Would you
Might as
spend-
well. I have nothing left to spend CP on.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
And then,
Will fail over.
and his whole thing is he's going to go here, where Cease can't do anything about it. I'm going to get my 2 for holding his side of the board,
I'll get 2 for holding.
my side of the board, and I'm going to get 0 points on primary, unfortunately, which means I think that's it.
Yep.
Now, if the Silent King gone down turn 2,
Silent King doesn't go down. John learned this lesson.
he would have, instead he killed 3 models on Overwatch somehow. Just
he's a
rolled
champion.
1,000,000 6-ups right after Miles was like donated to say, I believe in your 6-ups more than Siegs' 6-ups, and immediately like 50% 6-ups on Overwatch. Get out of here.
Challenging my 6-ups. Here we go. Manir
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, Manir hits, kills a guy, then you roll 3 out of 6 hits on 6s, then you roll like 4 out of 6 hits on the other ones, and just pick up half the unit. I'm like, I'm over-exaggerating a little, but you did pick up 3 models.
I did pick up 3 models.
And if the Silent King was dead, I'm pretty sure that things would have swung against you, so it shows how close the game can be sometimes.
Definitely. The Silent King is a champion, though.
He is. Somehow he has 17
If
wounds
you go
right
after
now.
the King, Jack, you can't miss.
Somehow he has 17 wounds.
Oh, he has more than that.
So, do we think
he has
there's,
16.
There's no prisoners are capped out of 11 in for Jack and 10 for Richard? Is that what we're looking
Oh,
at?
no, I
Should
have
be-
more than that.
It should be like a 13 for Richard
Yeah, I
right
should
now.
get 13.
Yeah, with the bonus points. So,
Jack got 6 more, so he's at 95, so he'll get 1 more point and no prisoners.
Yep.
Because that'll bring you
So-
into the hundreds, and then you go plus
so I
1
get
for
12 on that. I don't get Stranglehold in the last turn, so I believe I'm at a 9 or a 12 on that.
12, right?
Did I get it every turn? I think
Yeah.
I
I
can't
thought you
remember.
missed it turn 4 as well.
No, I didn't miss a turn 4. I had that one, and his. So I got a turn 4.
Okay, so 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got 12.
Yeah, I think I got 12. And then the last one was Retrieve, which I got an 8 on.
We both got
Same
8s.
as you.
Yep.
So I don't think it was like a blowout on my part. Obviously, the board kind of sucks right now, but you were going first, so that definitely helps. Because you established board control, you were able to
I would've
determine
loved
what
to go
pieces
second
you wanted
here.
to go at. I actually think I would have liked to go first. It would have let me post up here, turn 1, and here, turn 1. And then instead of having trouble pushing into my home objective, you'd have trouble pushing up the board at all. I think that would have been very interesting. Lyle, I really want something other than those assault marines,
You weren't
man.
impressed? They did retrieve Octarius.
They were great
Retrieve
at that.
enactment.
I really just was. They're cool. They're good. The assault
They turned
intercessors hit like a truck. They
Turn
really
1
did.
Assault Marines. They killed the. You traded a really cheap unit to kill the 7
That is
warriors.
true. I do like having a 100-point unit to do that. The unit I actually want to do that with is a 5-man Death Company unit with chainswords, 30 attacks, and instead of 20, it just feels a lot better. So I would probably be going.
Oh, no, well, they're not yet. The Assault Marines aren't OBSEC. They should be in Blood Angels.
No, they're equally as OBSEC in that they're OBSEC. They're
Yeah.
both core, so they get OBSEC under the banner.
But if you had Death Company there, they can't do actions. So they wouldn't be able to do that play.
That's true. That's true. So potentially maybe a 6-man assault marines. Although the problem with assault marines is I don't like them, so I don't want to take any.
You don't want to build them. You don't want to paint them. You don't want to see their faces on the table.
That's the last time.
Poor Assault Marines. Well, hopefully Lyle enjoyed the matchup. What was the final score here, John?
All right, so the final score ended up a nail-biter. It ended up 62 to 67. The Necrons able to claim a victory there.
So if those guys had lived, I would have been able to take the game.
That's why I tried to make sure they died.
Yep. Yep. It just shows you how close it is. So even though I knew I was not winning the
I didn't
fight
know I
on turn
couldn't
3,
get the points that turn. I would have. I didn't know it was turns 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Yeah,
I
it
should
was-
have been actually just putting a model there each turn.
oh, at the end of your turns, you were touching there at the end of your turns.
No, I missed it the turn 4.
You missed a turn.
4 and turn 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just silly.
Sure.
I was just trying not to sacrifice extra things. Early.
Great game, Siegs.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game.
Hope you enjoyed it. Hope Lyle enjoyed it. You know, these are 2 armies that are kind of like below those top tier armies, but if you mess up against them, they're going to punish you pretty hard. And they actually like the aggressive style of the new missions fighting over the center. These two armies do it super well.
Yep. The biggest thing is once you realize that you're not going to win the board, you have to just try and start winning on points. Once I didn't kill the Silent King, I knew I'm not winning the board. I just need to remove as many of your pieces as possible and then go into points conservation mode. And you realize that. You removed enough of my pieces. If you hadn't killed them over there, the unit of Vanguard veterans, I was hoping you would leave those alone. You were considering going and doing other things. If you had left those alone, I would have won the game because that gives me an extra piece to score more points. I would have gotten 4 extra points this turn. They also would have run deep here and scored Retrieve Knockman data again, which would have given me another 4.
That was why I was like, no retrieve.
So this game is actually very close on a couple different fronts.
I didn't think shooting the Silent King into a forest is that reliable.
No.
Not without the mirrors.
No. For sure. Glad I could kill those guys. I mean, God, you know.
What else? What do you got for us, John? Any super chats?
So we do have a good super chat here. Here's a question for Richard. How do you think the Necron list would do against Custodies?
I think volume attacks helps.
Yep, a lot of AP2 damage too. That's not bad.
AP3 on the charge with the rates, and the Scorpex are also going to be AP high.
A lot of damage 3 in there too, which helps against the infantry.
The turning off rerolls, it's powerful, but it's on the one unit, and Custodies to do a lot of damage to this army has to send multiple units at them. So I certainly don't think it's favored.
I think the biggest weakness is salvo launchers into the Silent King.
The Silent King just sits back here in a buff range, and he's waiting for the bikes to commit.
Yeah.
And then gets into action. But I think I like Purge the Vermin, the Necron secondary against them. Just force the Custodies to have to send units to you. I think that forcing them to have to interact on your side of the board is much more powerful than trying to have to send missiles out where they're going to just put every defensive buff and neuter your damage.
It really felt like with this army, you got to the quantity of models to where it was like really annoying to deal with. As you saw, I was able to kill, you were able to res basically an entire squad over the course of the game. So other than that, I killed everything except for 1 unit.
2 units.
Well, 1 unit got brought back over the course of the game. So I killed, 25 out of your 30 chunky models, but 30 turned out to be enough. If you had 25, it would have gone differently. So I think the points drops made a big difference.
You see the power of the Technomancer being able to res these big beefy
so
ranges.
Annoying.
So you've been running with the Apothecary for so long. Now, Technomancer.
Honestly, I think the Apothecary might get dropped out of these lists. You still need him, so you just drop Selfless Healer, I think. As you notice, I never had units left alive. Like
you're trading, and they're they're so far away.
They're so far away. It's nice when your opponent commits chip damage to you, so it's not bad for Tau indirect, because they kill 1 model out of the unit, they kill 2 or whatever. Then you res a model further up. You kill a model from the back of the unit, you res a model 2 inches further away, and then the unit moves forward and gets like an extra 3-4 inches with the width of the base. It's huge for discouraging shooting, because if your opponent shoots at you, you can just get +4 to your charge functionally and just get them. Yeah. And if you hit Tau in combat, they die with this army. In fact, if you hit most things in combat, they die. Yeah.
Besides the Silent King.
Besides that, well, I didn't hit him because you killed 3 Death Company on Overwatch with just flat 6s, Siegs.
I'm that kind of guy. You're lucky I didn't have the 5s up.
I had 5 of Feel No Pain too. I activated it.
Not enough flat 6 damage.
Yeah, I was so happy about that. I was expecting to lose 1, so I had the throwaway guy, and then you were just like, oh, that's 3 more hits on the damage 2, or the damage 3, and I was like, oh god.
Damage 2.
Oh god.
Oh, it's good stuff. Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed the matchup. We're going to be playing a bunch of War Room games this week as well. I'm going to be playing Necrons again in the War Room. That is going to be up against Drukhari. We played a Necrons vs. Drukhari game a couple months ago where it was actually pretty tight after their first set of nerfs. Now, possibly even tighter, because the Thick City was very tough for Necrons to deal with, but with the buffs Necrons got and the nerfs to Drukhari, that should be a more even game, so it should actually be a pretty interesting one.
Novokh is a real combat army now.
Yeah,
it's a real combat
army.
It's
got good speed, it's got very good ability to control the board, and has a lot of trading pieces.
Speed, defense, trading pieces, and just consistent offense with rerolls and +1 to hit. What else do you need, really?
Then Nick is confident, fresh off his GT win with GSC, to go into my Tau. So that is going to be the second War Room game, and I'm excited for that one as well. GSC have a lot of tricks. We'll see if Nick makes any changes to that list, but I'm very excited for that matchup. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Let us know what you thought of the game in the comments below. Give us a like. Tell your friends about it. And very soon, we're going to be doing some cool stuff, possibly a tournament.
Ooh.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Tournament, huh?
All right. Thanks, everybody. Look forward to our social media for announcements of all the awesome things that are coming up soon.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
There's so many rules in 40K, hundreds of events, and constant updates. Skip the learning curve of Warhammer and join the pros. Art of War is led by multiple world champions with decades of success. We teach clinics, stream games, and inspire you to succeed at your favorite hobby. Join our global community of gamers just like you.